We talk football and current events, sitting and chatting with the very best guests. With two Scottish boys and we're loving it. So if you like witty banter, check the former #1 podcast on iTunes. Sitting and chatting.
Hello and welcome back to the Sitting and Chatting podcast. I'm Liam Whyte.
I'm Jamie Allan.
I'm Bradley Pettigrew.
Thanks for coming back, Bradley. Appreciate it.
No problem.
On this being the last episode of 2024, the chatty special,
Yes, I've got the award here at the ready.
the Prime Award, but you know, we will come back to it later on during the podcast. But yeah, last time you were on, just because I was checking there the other day just to be sure, 6th of February 2021. It's been a long time since you were actually back on, and first time in person as well.
3 years pretty much.
It was on Zoom as well last time. Good old days.
Oh man, back to COVID times. Very fucking Zoom.
At least so we could record them easier then, that was the one bonus.
It was fucking...
That was shite.
It was just a terrible time. The Zoom ones were murder. I remember the last New Year's one we done, Dylan was in it and it was on Zoom and it was like fucking, it could only have been just shy of 3 years, maybe even just over 3 years, and it was murder. It was one of the worst podcasts I think I've ever done. Nah, there's one that tops it.
That's what you fucking say, is it? Because it's right.
No. The one where the couple sat in the veranda. The guest.
Was that the Russian guy?
Well, just you're 2 minutes and 50 in and you're going through a guess.
It's fucking terrible.
That's pretty bad.
Couldn't tell you his name.
Boris.
I sure it was right.
I blame Jamie for that one. I feel like you didn't contribute that. We weren't asking any questions.
I didn't know the
Well, I mean, I didn't.
That's why you asked questions.
I didn't want to know either. Terrible.
Do you know what? I know this is fucking going back, but because I remember it was also when we were doing the 52 for the year there. We were desperate trying to get someone on. We're like, oh, we'll get on a randomer. And it just sounds like. Well, no, the thing was, I knew it would be because obviously he said he had this podcast experience beforehand, so I was like, that's fine. And I knew it was bad because literally 30 seconds in, when I asked how he is, and he couldn't understand my accent, I knew that was game over at that point.
Did he put a fag in all that as well, midway through or something like that?
He might have done.
I feel like he whipped at a fag and like halfway through I was just like, this is just terrible. And I remember sat there just like, honestly, I'm wanting to stay in.
Where did you actually find them from?
Facebook page or something.
Yeah, we were just looking for podcast guests, different folk. And to be fair, I think in the future I would still like to interview.
I mean, I didn't mean getting people that's no pals or whatever, but I mean, that was just terrible.
Yeah, that was. You live and learn though from these. Plus, I think it would be better if it was in person.
I'm happy to say the next Russian that we get on is Putin. That's it.
You're setting our goals quite high here.
I mean, what I'm saying is that it's literally all I'm willing to have on at that point.
Fair days.
Fuck the motherland otherwise, you know.
Right. Selling all of Russia 4 minutes in and stuff. That good start.
Fuck them.
So, it's been 3 years-ish. What have you been up to?
It's quite a lot, to be fair.
3
years.
The microphone's all yours.
Well, where did I start? I'm a postman just now. Was. Well,
Royal Mail or
only for Well, who else can you be a postman with?
fucking DPD. Anyone's
Postman.
Sorry, I don't know the technical terminology here.
Yeah, only for like a few more days. Then we're leaving, travelling. What else has happened?
I mean,
You've overwhelmed me here because it's a long time.
I know, but that's
where were you staying last time you done the podcast?
Oh, well, I was still staying at my mum's. So I've got my own flat with Rachel, which we're also giving up to go travelling.
Well, you're just sacking it off as well then.
Yep.
Everything.
So, well, that's the first place we'll start then. What about the travelling then? So what's the plan then at the moment?
So 10th of January we're going. We're hoping for it to be about 4 months. That's what we've budgeted for.
Any particular reason that you have chosen just basically Southeast Asia or
It's
just...
the cheapest. That's the primary reason. I think it's also the most popular travel location. That's where everyone tends to go.
My weakness
Primarily because it's cheap.
My wee cousin was in Bali and that, and he's fucking loving it from what I've heard. So yeah.
Yeah.
But so wait, so you what, have you sold all your possessions then just for this then?
Well, the plan is to do that in the next 2 weeks. So,
A fire sale, man.
I mean, most stuff probably won't be getting sold. It's just a case of finding out where we're going to keep it. Like, some stuff's going to be going to my mum's, some stuff I'll sell, some stuff I'll dump.
So have you packed in the job as well then, or have you just said you're coming back after a few months?
No, I've packed it in primarily because I know if I wanted to go back I could anyway. Right. So you can, now that I've worked there a few years, I know how desperate they are. Pretty much.
So you know you've got a good chance when you've come back and finding something.
Any depot in Scotland I should be able to go back in if I need work. So
nice.
So you're packing that in. Rachel's packing her job in. Travelling for 4 months.
Have you ever even been to Asia before?
No. Oh well, technically, yeah, the Middle East is Asia. Technically Dubai is Asia.
Yeah, I suppose.
So we were in Dubai this year.
Oh well, at least you've got a bit of practice in then.
I mean, there's a big difference between Dubai and
slumming it in.
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just got floods over it. Aye, that'd be good.
We're actually not going to Taiwan anyway.
Oh.
So where are you starting off?
Yeah,
go on.
Well, we should start with the flights getting there.
Absolutely criminal, this story, by the way. Carry on.
So, we're getting a flight to Shanghai first from Manchester.
Right.
That's essentially like a layover. But it's a 15-hour layover.
I've heard though somewhere isn't like Shanghai Airport maybe like the best airport in the world though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've heard it's maybe like fucking mint.
Well,
I've heard
wait till you get this, because it's going to need to be the best airport in the world. So, 15-hour layover, but it's the timing that's the issue. So we're leaving Manchester at, I think it's like 10 o'clock on like a Tuesday morning or something. It's a 10-hour flight just to get to Shanghai.
Yeah.
So for our body clocks, it's going to be 8 o'clock at night in Shanghai. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah. 8 o'clock when we get there. But the problem is, in Chinese time, that 8 o'clock is going to be 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we've then got 15 hours from 5 o'clock in the morning in Chinese time until 8 o'clock at night in Chinese time.
Nice.
But for us, that's going to be through the night.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, it's through the day. So it's like, it's not going to be as simple as, oh, we'll just go book a hotel and sleep.
Well, that's the thing though, I've seen, I might be wrong, yeah, but I think I've seen a video, like, of folk, like, living in it, and, like, you can basically live in it. It's got, like, hotel capsules, it's got, like, fucking cinemas, it's got, like, a whole bunch of shit, so at least you can keep yourself preoccupied in the meantime.
Yeah.
How are you getting to Manchester?
Bus.
Already.
That is rubbish.
We're going to be doing, it's good practice, because we're going to be doing a lot of, like, sleeper buses and stuff, so.
Absolutely mental.
Yeah.
And how much extra could you have spent to not have that big layover? Just hit us with it, just a figure.
Round about, just over £100.
So you could have basically gone direct then to avoid...
No, it would have been direct. It would have been...
It saved a 15-hour...
layover.
It would have been a layover in Dubai instead, but it would have been like 7 hours or something.
And a normal time.
Mm. 7 hours is still fucking like long enough though. See, you know what? Actually, honestly, I think the bus drive might be worse than the fucking layover.
Mental.
I mean, the way I see it, we might as well start out how we mean to go on. It's a budget. It's a budget travelling experience. So.
Mm. So I mean, you don't have to give an exact figure then, but like, have you found it hard then saving up for all this then?
Yeah. I swear towards the latter half, yeah. Like, it's basically been planned for like 2 years.
Oh,
so
no, yeah.
I haven't really found it that hard. It's just to save a wee bit every month. But
what
towards the end, what inspired?
Yeah, like what was the reason you two wanted to do this?
Basically, since we first met, we've always said, "Oh yeah, one day we'd like to travel." So we'd been in the flat for a bit, and then one day I just sat and I thought, right, if we are ever going to do this, we're going to need to actually sit and put a date on it and start saving up for it.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's just do it, and then we chose the time. And we've stopped it.
No, that's classy. You're actually going for it. To be fair, like I'd be shit myself. I couldn't handle that. I know you couldn't handle the travel as well.
No. Fucking Going to Rome was hard enough. And that was for fucking like
4 nights.
fucking never again. Going to fucking Krakow in Poland and then Cyprus in June and then that's me, I'm done.
I see, you're a travel holic now.
Aye, well no, that's it, I'm done.
No, give it a few years, you'll be doing.
That's
you'll
my,
be an agent.
that's my life travelling completely at that point. I'm naming holidays. I actually can't now because we're saving up for the wedding, so it's like I'm actually probably not going to be going on holiday. Years.
When are you going to Krakow?
February. So we'll crack off in February and then Cyprus in June and then
It's called something the good life, isn't it?
and then
Like,
maybe roads for however long it needs to be. Mate, see the problem is right, I don't know if I spoke to you about it when I came back for it, but city breaks are for me they're shit. Like after Rome, like Rome was good. I seen a lot of like mad stuff, with decent food and that, but I don't think they're actually that fun. I think I prefer like a chill out holiday.
Right.
Whereas like for you, like if you're going, it's like when you're travelling about South East Asia, it's got to be like buses, seeing hundreds of things and all that. Like it's just always go.
It seems like all the best places though are beyond the city. Like everyone jokes like as soon as you land in Bangkok, like the first thing you should do is just get out because it's like hectic and that.
is that where you're going then from Shanghai then?
Yeah,
Bangkok, right?
We'll spend a few nights there. It just seems there is loads to do, but like you say, that's what city breaks are like. You spend the whole time just travelling around like,
Aye,
the things you're meant to see.
Try to fit in stuff, whereas you're not actually spending enjoyable time.
Nah,
Like,
you're
we went to
relaxed.
Rome and I think I probably spent like £1,000 and I genuinely don't know what on. Like it was just
Food.
food and then like Colosseum tickets and obviously Palatine Hill and then like I spent money to get into other places like the Borghese Gallery and stuff like that, and it was just like I got my last big commission after my old job, so I was like, right, I'll just pay for everything when we're here, and then I feel like I paid for everything and then we done that. Like that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Whereas, so like if I do end up going, well, when I've been to Krakow and been to Cyprus and I come back, if we really want another holiday, it would need to be something like you can pick up like cheap holidays to like Spain, I suppose, for like 7 nights, like dead cheap and that,
Yeah.
which isn't too bad. Like the same sort of money you would spend on like a city break, like Prague or fucking something like that. But like I think Taylor had a look and it was like £400 each to go to like Spain for 7 nights and that.
Yeah.
Something like that might need to be worthwhile. Like a pure Benidorm holiday.
Nah.
Like,
That's the joy of just going to a cheap country. Like think of that money you spent in Rome. Imagine what you could have done with it. Like Eastern Europe. Imagine you went to like Romania, you would have been staying in pure luxury.
Yeah, but
I mean,
a
yeah,
billion
Romania.
years.
Yeah, in Romania.
It's part of the experience.
Fuck that.
Jamie hasn't slumming it like you are, Jamie.
Fucking-
No, but
That's it.
it seemed like you enjoyed your experience with that Senegalese guy and all that. You'd have a lot of that, you know. You'd
Aye,
just
that was
band them all
good.
up.
A mad cunt.
But yeah, for anyone that wants to hear the story, go back and listen to the Rome episode.
Fucking helmet. It was good fun, but Taylor just ran away. Nah, but like, city breaks, just like I've been to Paris. Paris was absolutely shite, totally underwhelming, like really
How
bad.
long ago was that?
I want to say like 2020 or something, pre-COVID. We went there for my cousin's wedding, and
Oh fuck yeah, I forgot about
and
that.
it was during the fucking that mad African heat wave that came across to like parts of Europe, and it was like 47 degrees. It was like unbearable. At like just for 2 days of the holiday, but we were there. We had like a villa, private pool, like that. And it was like banging, but that was in Rouen. Whereas we landed in Paris. Paris was so shit. See that what's it called? But the Paris effect or something like that.
Ah yeah, the one like a lot of like Asian tourists have,
Aye.
but like where they like
It was actually banging. It was full of rude cunts. Like it was just shite everywhere. It was like a horrible, terrible place. So like I would never ever go back. Like maybe I'd go back to I'd go to Disneyland Paris if like Taylor wanted to, but like actual Paris.
Did you go there? No.
Nah,
I think it's so weird. I'm like one of the few folk that I know that had a relatively positive experience when I went to Paris.
I'm the exact same because I went like not that long after you. Pretty much around about the last time I was on this podcast. It must have been around about that time. And I think I went in with low expectations because everyone says this about how there's the Paris effect and all that. And for me, I actually ended up loving it. Like I don't know. It wasn't like amazing or anything, but it wasn't this mad horrible experience. Like we went to Disneyland. We kind of stayed out of Paris, like near Disneyland.
That might be what I think because you're staying there. But
I mean, Lucian Paris as a whole is terrible, but like actual like I don't even want to say city centre because like, that's probably not accurate, but like from the Charles de Gaulle airport and the surrounding areas near the Eiffel Tower and that terrible, absolutely terrible. Rome had its bad parts as well. I must admit, like see, like
every country will this.
But I didn't go there. I think, like I'm expecting to see this perfect fucking country. Do you know what I mean? Because you've spent money to go there. Like there was fucking bags of fucking rubbish and all that at the side of your fucking.
See when you see those, you do see that perfect country though. It's not even good. Like it feels unauthentic. Like that's literally what Dubai's like. It's like everything's too perfect. It's like something's off about this.
Leave a bit of chewing gum on the pavement and nothing.
You get fucking shot if you try to do that.
At least Paris has got a bit of character, you know.
I suppose.
Aye, so you get into Bangkok then. What's the first plan? What's on the itinerary that you've so far booked? Right, okay, fair enough. Well, but like, have you booked anything at the moment then, or is it just mostly like experiences?
We have, kinda, but we don't want to book too far in advance because then it's like one thing fucks up towards the start.
That's shocking. Fucking hell, man.
What if one thing fucks up? It'll have like a chain effect, and we'll end up having to cancel everything. So,
fair.
We booked a sleeper bus up to Chiang Mai, which is in the north of Thailand.
Right.
So that'll be 3 nights after we've stayed in Bangkok.
How long's the sleeper bus take?
I cannot remember. But it's like, oh no, it's a sleeper train actually. So it's better, it's a lot quicker. It's a lot quicker. But I think it's still like 20 odd hours.
The train, man.
No, see if you see the videos of it, it actually looks good. Like you've got a full on bed and all of that.
I honestly no.
Yeah, honestly, whatever you're about to show me, like, unless it looks like the Hogwarts train, I'm not about to be excited for that.
And I could be in a private jet for 22 hours and I still feel the same way about it. Like, it's
like the worst people to speak about it. I'm just so used to it.
Brutal, man.
Have a wee nap. Put a few films on.
I will.
And that's 2 fucking days of sleeping for me.
Well, have a sleep.
Is it like bunk beds or is it like?
Yeah, I think so.
So are you and Rachel going to get your own room or like going to other shares?
It's kind of like it looks like a wee kind of pod sort of thing.
Right. Okay. That's not too bad then if it's on your own.
I doubt you've got much space really,
but see my problem is right. So obviously you're going to travel. Well, backpacking. Let's go with that, right? So you've got all your stuff with you. You've got to go in this sleeper train, weigh all your possessions, and go to sleep. They're at absolute risk of getting stolen.
Right.
It's fine. It's not like they've got their passports. I don't know.
Absolutely fucking scandalous. Surely it's got to have like lockers or something like that. If it's a sleeper.
I don't know. I think I'd rather sleep with my bag than put in a locker.
I think the train stops much, so if anyone steals anything, they're kind of.
You know.
Aye, you've got 22 hours to go through
about a
people.
About
a fucking.
Yeah, that's a good point. We should get some top movie.
100%.
We'll film it in real life as well, where you and me just go Nick and Bradley's gear. So
we're talking about like a fucking 22 carriage train.
Yeah.
And 1,000 people.
I know, all crammed into each other.
Which one?
This is what you've got insurance for, though.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, but right, fair enough.
Is it even a fucking like UK embassy in these countries?
Yeah, of course.
Like, you are right, like, most of these things are easily replaceable, but like, see, like, I thought, like, losing my passport or something like that in one of these countries.
To be honest, the passport and my phone are the only 2 valuable things.
I agree with that. I agree with that, to be fair.
Yeah.
So
when I was in Rome, the only thing I was worried about, like, in Rome, you had like a real safe in the room.
Right.
The only time that I was bothered about anything being in there was my passport, because I obviously had my phone on me. Because your phone and your passport are your 2 lifelines. You can get home with your phone and your passport.
Yeah, it's on you.
But see, even when it comes to theft, what are they going to gain? What
Selling
what can
it.
they do with your passport?
They will sell it off to someone else.
A UK passport, that's fucking golden.
Maybe not since Brexit.
No, true.
Get yourself an Irish one, then it'll be valuable.
Fucking absolute. That's the only thing that would give me absolute fear. It's just all my shit getting burnt when I try to take a nap.
So what else are you hoping to see then whilst you're over there?
Quite a lot, to be fair. The thing is, we packed like 10 countries roundabout into these 4 months.
Right.
So and there's a lot of different places in the country, so we're going to be on the move like every few nights.
Right.
You want to see like mountains and all that pish, don't you? 100%, yeah. I just know it.
Nah, it's not.
Jamie's
not
Connecticut walking up a hill.
It's not really that mountainous, but so we're doing north of Thailand and Laos, and then from Laos into Vietnam. You work straight down Vietnam into Cambodia, and then Cambodia back to the south of Thailand,
again.
and then straight down into Malaysia. And then I think we're going to get a flight from Malaysia to the Philippines. And then Philippines to Indonesia. And then finish on Singapore.
Damn, you should get one of them fucking maps you can start scrubbing them off.
We've got like an app where you can put the place in, and then it's you can put like your whole itinerary on it, and it draws like wee lines between all the places you're staying.
That's nice.
How did you come up with the countries that you like to go to?
It's just kind of the go-to places that everyone does. It's like, we know there's loads of...
I never want to visit Cambodia.
Yeah?
Aye.
I mean, I'll be honest, my knowledge of Cambodia is only of the genocide, so...
Yeah, you enjoyed your history stuff in Rome. There's a lot of that in Cambodia.
That doesn't matter.
So, but so was it just...
For a week.
So, like, did you and Rachel, like, Google, like, right, I want to go there, or did you just look up where it's popular to go and then base it on that?
I'm trying to think. I think there's been a lot of TikTok involved. It's such a big thing with all the people that do this. They post TikToks.
Is Rachel finally going to start like a vlogging channel?
No, she's too bad. She's too bad.
She honestly...
Who would promote on the podcast?
No, genuinely, she talks shite for hours. Like, she could sit in a room with 10 people and be the only person speaking and still have a great time. She should 100% whip out a vlogging channel.
That sounds like she should do a podcast.
No, fuck it. That would burn your ears off, man.
It's funny because when she watches this, she's probably going to be lying on a sleeper train or a sleeper.
What are you doing? Are you getting a SIM card in every different country?
Yeah.
That sounds like you're about to listen to a sponsor segment.
That's the cheapest way to do it, but technically you can get an eSIM that covers like all of them. But it's a lot more expensive. That was the joy of upgrading my phone as well, because my other phone wasn't compatible. But it does seem, I probably will just get a physical SIM, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, fun at games.
What were we saying about why I chose the countries?
Yeah.
It's just that they're all the main countries that have got a lot to do in them, but they're still cheap.
What do you class as a lot to do in?
Like, there's just so many different places that like a lot of travellers go, and like
to see what
they do loads of different activities, like all your water, all your water sports, all your hiking,
go to the peak.
Your elephants, monkeys,
Go to the zoo.
Water parks.
James was like, I can get everything I want in the world and there's still a name.
It's not the same though, is it? I mean, the scenery isn't as good in Stirling, is it? And you're not getting the white.
I don't know, Jamie, this is all he's going to see.
The beautiful places, was it?
Got the castle, got the monument.
Got a safari park for all the animals you got to see.
Lovely bit of Blair Drummond.
Aye. Can't ride the animals, like, but you know, in general, it's
Oh, we've got to go ride the elephants.
You're
and
not
that
meant
was
to
sure.
ride them. It's
Ah.
not ethical. Come on.
Oh, what? That's a fuck world country.
Fucking the elephants are going woke.
No, the country don't care. They try to do whatever gets them. But it's all the travellers.
Ah, fucking see you lot ruining it for them, man. These
Have
poor
you been in
people.
Egypt? No.
No. No, yeah.
No, I know, yeah. I was going to say, there's absolutely no way that you're not going to Egypt at some point.
It was
Why,
like,
I've went, yeah.
You just strike me as somebody that would want to go to Egypt.
What does that even mean? Like,
Just is.
I've heard a lot of bad things about Egypt. It seems like no one has a good time when they go to Egypt.
well, they're not doing a great job at summarising why folks should travel.
Pettigrew, I think he's got to Egypt next year. Elaine, I think he's planning to go to Egypt. He wants to see the pyramids and all.
There's meant to be a lot of dodgy people.
Aye,
No, but like way worse than anywhere else.
funny games, really.
Sweet. Just have a bit of crack on that. It's all
Ah.
good.
Just for it, punch
What are you most worried about in all this? Or are you not worried at all? No panic.
I'm not particularly, but I'm not a fan of snakes.
Right, okay.
Uh,
You think like spiders, creepy crawlies?
I don't mind spiders, but if I encounter a snake, I won't be happy. And Rachel literally died, like on the bed. So that's the thing.
So you're
The problem is, I'm going to need to pretend that I don't care. So.
yeah, you're going in this situation. I have to be the man for it, but you're just like,
Definitely going to listen to this and realise.
No, she already knows.
Right.
But she thinks that I'm kidding on and that I'm not actually scared of them.
Is that, well, that's funny then, when she's like fucking shitting herself, you can just say, well, if you think I'm fucking shitting myself, you should deal with it.
Aye, fuck that, man. Man, fucking snakes kicking about.
I think it's unlikely we'll encounter one, but you never know. I did just get a TikTok and one come up someone's toilet, so.
Fuck that. See, it wouldn't be bad as well if they weren't very nice, but over in that part of the world they will be as well.
Aye, there's a lack of fucking health care.
I feel like you are underestimating.
To be fair, when Duncan went got fucking basically malaria when he was out and when he was out travelling there in Thailand and that, he was fine. They done really well because he had proper medical insurance. He was saying
fucking at risk of Ebola, man. What do you think?
I feel like in Jamie's head, like we're literally just getting dropped off in the middle of the Amazon.
Yeah, Jamie actually is calm, but it's imagine it's like
Nah, I mean fucking look. They're probably nice and that, but fuck that. They'll lay over enough for me in the start of the travel. For like 100 odd quid, maybe you could have avoided that. Just I can't get my head around that. That makes me want to like severely punch babies.
my hope is one day that this podcast gets enough of a film I can do a travel episode just to see how miserable Jamie is.
I'll not be there. You're lucky if I go through here for the podcast.
No, it's enough of a fucking trek for you, isn't it?
Aye, fuck's sake.
Nah, then. Well, okay, so big travel, big plans coming up then. What else has been happening in your life?
Well, I finished my uni degree, I suppose. I don't know if had I done that by the last podcast?
Well, in case listeners haven't listened to the last one, what were you doing?
Politics.
That sounds proper dull.
It wasn't that bad, especially considering the majority of my degree ended up being through COVID, so there was a lot of just not going to uni. It was just jump on a Zoom call, jump on the PS4, put your mic.
Yeah,
It was just some amount of essays. Like basically, at uni you just do everything yourself. So attend the odd lecture and eventually got.
do you do well in like the essay scenario? Because like, see, from my one going from like college to university, when I went from basically doing everything practically to then doing everything essays, just fucking times like that, just because I'm shit at writing essays.
I've always liked writing with essays and that. That's always kind of been my thing. So. But even still, when it came to uni, it was just you got hit with one after another. And then you got like your dissertation and all that, and I just got so fed up it by then. So.
What, like, it's like, this might sound dumb here, but like, what do you do if like a politics degree? Is the aim to like be a politician, or like, what else can you use it for?
I mean, I personally wouldn't want to be a politician.
You can teach, so
that was my original plan, that's why I did the degree in the first place. But I changed my mind on that because fuck kids. Well, not literally.
Oh,
That's a soundbite.
it's fucking wild. Crazy statement. Apologise for
Aye, but there's a lot of different things you can do, like civil service stuff like that.
Right.
A lot of it's quite hard to get into.
So wait, did you have your like graduation over Zoom as well, or did you actually get to do that?
I just couldn't be arsed with it. I did a right Jamie stunt. I didn't even. I
Sure.
could have went, but I didn't. I wasn't really keen. I was just over uni by that point. I was just happy to get my certificate and move on.
That's fair.
But I'm hoping that I still want to make use out of the degree in future. Just I think it will help me, just generally speaking, for trying to do things like getting into management and stuff like that. So
All fun and games.
What is
test
it?
my grad scheme as well.
To be fair, one of the major things is the fucking tattoo you've got. That's
You want to hold up for the camera so they can see
that's
it?
the maddest thing. I never anticipated you getting a tattoo.
Why not?
Just doesn't strike me as a cunt that we get one.
Good travelling around Asia. It's the ultimate guy to get a tattoo. Isn't it?
And it's appropriate as well, you know, be mountain, some trees, bit
Yeah,
of
no.
nature.
Well, it does look good.
Well, it's funny to see Allan, one of the boys that I used to work with. He just spent like fucking I don't know, like 4 weeks or something in Japan, and he's like tattoo fucking head to toe.
Oh yeah, and they did do well.
They hate it. So he had like grew out his beard and that, so it covered all his face tattoos, and like rather than having a skinhead like he normally does, he grew his hair back and.
Just so he'd be barred from certain locations.
It's funny though, he went out to Japan and got a tattoo in Japan somehow. But
They are. It's funny, like how, like, don't get me wrong, in the West we're also perceived heavily racist, but hearing some of the stories from me and Struan was like over visiting his mates in Japan and that, and they'd have like non-white bars and then white only bars and things like that. Like if you have like any tattoos, like you're not getting allowed into this establishment.
And that's a class.
Yeah.
love it.
I love it.
That's just sort of I am in
Right, for fuck's sake.
it. And plus, you know, it's just a great place, isn't it? Like, you've got fucking nice cars.
He's
You talking
calm.
about Japan?
Huh?
You talking about Japan?
Yeah, I mean, different. I wouldn't say maybe I wouldn't say their cars are one thing that stand out about them.
Great job at
That's another place people
what's it?
travel.
Tokyo Drift everywhere.
And yeah, it's no like the Jamie. Like,
It's fucking.
I know they've done before, right? But I'm no willing to bet my life it's like that.
It's just R34s drifting in
Oh, fuck yeah.
Have you seen the wee manual kart thing you can do? Like, on
Yes,
the-
that looks fucking funny as fuck. Have you seen that?
Aye.
For the listeners that maybe not heard before, in Japan they've got, apparently they fucking hate it over there if you do it. They say it's like the ultimate tourist thing that you can see folk doing. You can dress up in like the Mario like characters onesies and you get like wee go-karts and somehow it's legal just to drive around the streets over there in them. Fuck knows how.
See, I get the idea of it, but I can't imagine it being that good. Because the whole joy of Mario Kart is like you get to throw wee banana skins and all that about.
Plus
I've
it's
never done that.
Plus, as well, even a small car over there, a small car over there compared to a go kart, you're going to be looking up at this thing as it's going to run you over. That'll be a terrifying experience.
That's actually one place I think I'd want to go.
Japan, I honestly could not foresee that.
Pure futuristic.
I would love to go there as well. It's just a lot more expensive.
Mad robot fucking hotels and that. Dino. Take me there.
There's no way you'd cope with the fucking travel out there.
If you could get a direct to there.
Direct from Scotland to Japan.
Yeah.
But and particularly from Allan to Japan,
No,
perfect.
I need to go to fucking one of the airports and heat up.
You want to travel that far? Good on you.
That's about it, to be fair. But like a direct there, spend fucking 2-3 weeks down it, then come back. Never go again.
You would be literally the most standout man over there. It would be unreal.
Actually, every country would love me. 100%. I'd be.
What part of the races did you not get? Come on.
It's fine, you would go to the white bars only. You'd fit there.
Like, they're no racist towards me.
Anyway, let's move on to the wall. Do you want to let the listeners know, Jamie?
No.
Fuck you, you're doing it.
Got quality shite law. We pull out 5 topics. We discuss amongst ourselves. Bradley's opinion doesn't matter. whether it goes in the quality or it goes in the shite side of the wall.
Yeah, this one actually exists the last time you're on as well. Because every guest literally comes on and complains about something being positioned here, do you want to take the time to complain about something?
I mean, we're going to analyse this a bit. Like, what even is that? Is that just blue hair or is that
It's
just
hair dye.
Which, by the way, only made it in there because that freak across from me has used it in his
I
time.
don't know what you're talking about.
Right, it's clear as day you can't pick out something. So
Yeah, so it's perfect. Happy days, right?
it's perfect.
It's perfect. Said it right. Oh well, guess for sure. I'll be kind. You want to pick a topic out? As I said, your opinion does not matter, but we'll listen to you.
I thought of something.
Go on.
I won't reveal this shit. The standout is you've shafted KFC here. I mean,
It's the worst that you're
you would get away with it if there wasn't McDonald's and that all the way up here. You can't, if you're putting McDonald's away up in quality, you can't have KFC away
McDonald's is an establishment so much better than KFC.
And also you can't compare one to another on the wall.
Even Greg's, like, why is Greg's up there? What do you mean? That's the whole point of it?
No, it's not.
Well, surely where everything's placed, the whole value of it comes right.
No, see, we had this argument literally at the very last episode. So the point is, the higher up this way it goes, the better it is. The lower down that way it goes, the worse it is. It doesn't matter what anyone else's position.
Aye, but not in comparison to one another.
That's stupid. Like,
See, the board complains about this, and it's funny how we just don't care.
but even when you're deciding where to put something, you'll always be like, "Oh, it's
No, we do.
It's
It's
Shrek.
listen,
it's
we
better
never-
than Shrek."
That-
Not as
I
bad
didn't
as
compare it to
Yeah,
Right.
we might say to us, like, put it in about the line with Shrek, but we don't say compare it to how good Shrek
Like,
is.
if you were to ask me right now, would I prefer Twitter over a pie? Like,
See, I think that makes it a lot funnier than comparisons.
nah.
See, because that's where it gets messy.
Right, reveal the Twitter.
Yeah. What's the topic?
By the way, why is Fortnite all the way?
Well, it's not
That's
a bad
crazy.
opinion on that.
I didn't have that.
You fucking did. It's not me that put that there.
I mean, it's a decent game, but you've got it like as good as it can be. Then
No,
Well, someone placed it there.
I did not play.
You and Dylan both did.
I don't think so.
shocking.
Anyway, what's the topic?
Is this just necklaces?
Yep, it is. Well, you and me both are currently wearing. I mean, I always wear one.
Call it a necklace.
What's a necklace?
Aye, that is.
Let's see.
You and Bradley are wearing necklaces.
Aye.
I'd say I'm wearing.
What is it?
It's a Jaguar. Used to be my granddad's.
I'd say I'd say I'm wearing a chain. I think that's a
Fine, chain,
I
necklace.
think that's the same category. Isn't it?
No, it's no.
Right, how does that know the same category?
Neckwear.
Yeah, fine, neckwear.
What's it there that says necklace?
It says neckwear. Anyway,
Fucking, if it was neckwear,
it's neckwear.
no, it's no. It's necklaces, necklaces, gimpy.
He used to wear a fucking chain as well.
No, I wear a chain, but that's not a necklace. It's a chain.
So how's that not gimpy then?
I'm not saying it isn't gimpy to you. What I'm saying is a necklace is gimpy. Something that hangs low off you, like like a necklace, is gay.
But you can
I
get
think he's making a point between you and me here.
you can get a chain that hangs low or high, the same as a necklace.
No. Something that would go in between your cleavage just shouldn't be.
Well, thankfully I don't have it. Is that right?
I mean, you do. I'm telling you now. Something that swings about here, it's just not right. Something if you bend over to pick something up and it's fucking swinging, embarrassing.
The only time it is a pain in the I will say the only time it's a pain in the arse is the anytime I play pool, it's the perfect height to fucking get
There you
in the
go.
pool queue.
So for me, shite.
Right, well,
If you want to go start changing categories to neckwear, then that's fine. But we're not doing that. It's necklaces and it's shite. But I mean, you can feel free to pay it.
well, because then I wear one literally every day. I can't put it in shite.
Whether my opinions count or not, I need to say
That's fair.
I strongly disagree
With what?
with your whole take. I just think
Yeah.
necklaces are.
That's nice. Yeah.
See, for what it is, it's like it's so easy to just put a necklace on. It's hard to improve your appearance in such a simple way with anything other than a necklace.
His opinion doesn't matter, but he's right.
I don't. But see, the thing is, why do you wear a necklace?
Well, I wear this one because it's my granddad's.
No,
That's
I
it.
mean,
It's
no,
sentimental value
no,
as well.
but what you're saying is to improve appearance. How does a piece of jewellery and prove your appeal.
No, I think he's right. Like, there's been, like, don't get me wrong, I went for sentimental reasons, but, like, there's, like, say if I'm, like, going out, like, somewhere nice to eat, like, often it's where I'll just tuck it into, like, my t-shirt, but I sometimes think it enhances the look of an outfit, so I'll wear it over the top.
Of course it does. How can a piece of jewellery not enhance an outfit?
No, that one in particular. That does me. But I mean, look, they're shit. There's no.
I'm sorry about your wrong here on this one. I'm not putting it fucking all the way up
No,
here.
you're even putting it. The
Yeah,
wall.
one
That's
quality.
fucking outrageous. Get
No, that's going in quality.
halfway.
No, you said in shite there. Yeah, I said it from the bottom. You're not saying it's down the fucking bottom. You're like, no, you're not. It's gone there.
That's fucking. Look, see,
I'm this way, but
fine. Opinions clearly don't matter.
No, they do.
That's how it is. And surely, do you honestly, given that whole situation that just happened, do you honestly think I was allowed to put
I
photos?
will fucking go back and find the episode. I do not put Fortnite. I wanted it shite.
Anyway, marathons. I know what's happening here. These are fully gone in shite. Absolute fucking
Can we hear the reasons for
bunch of fucking absolute nothing shy of gimps running about for as long as they can, and then like fucking breaking down and crying at the end of it. Could shit themselves and piss themselves halfway through them. Like, it's just, what is the point? It's pure shite.
What? So okay, like you're comparing it to a race, which this obviously is there. Or it's just also just like sort of just going out and doing one for the crack.
Get a life. Like, fuck's sake, get a fucking life. There's better things to do than run about the fucking streets and fucking cows and beef getting fit. Like, fuck up. It's just fucking absolute fuck. There's nothing about it that appeals to me.
I mean, it's also a great sense of achievement if you can do it.
Oh, so's having a wank, like, for a lot of people. Like,
Does
does that mean that it's up quality? No.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess my quality.
It's fucking terrible. Terrible. Marathons are just fucking shit. It goes back to the whole Olympics chat, man. It's just
No, we're not going back on this fucking
fucking
argument.
terrible, honestly.
Fuck you.
It's fucking shite.
Okay, they all say Olympics. I don't know.
I was actually speaking to Jamie about this last night, and I was saying I'm not massive about them, but he went too far.
Thank you.
Particularly, it underestimated the value of like 100-meter sprint race. Like
I
just
never underestimated
some of the
right.
classics, like the Usain Bolt world record. Like you need to
That
respect.
was beat like the other week. Like, who cares? It didn't. It did. Like, who even cares?
It arguably never get beat.
Right. Okay. I'll let you have this one because of that.
Have it.
It's all shite. What you trying to say they're not?
You're going too far.
Yeah,
They're just there.
I don't think they're like all the way down the bottom. I can see what you mean. The people that sort of make it their whole personality, I get that. That's annoying.
There's something cringe about it, but
So you're advocating that they are actually worthwhile being a thing in somewhat quality. Criminal. See,
Somebody
the
that-
fact you even think about
there
it.
is a sense of achievement of it. It's a hard thing to do that you need to dedicate yourself.
I suppose the ultimate thing is, would you ever do one yourself?
Probably. Yeah.
Again, I specified earlier. The next listener of marathons is why do we even invite you? Yeah, it's gone and shit. It's gone.
I can't argue for this thing.
It's gone and shit.
It's not all the, but yeah, that's.
I mean,
yeah.
well,
Yeah, no, I think
Well,
that's
let's
actually
say
pretty
it's
well
fucking-
placed.
the Olympics should be further down, but regardless of that, like in general, marathons are just fucking pointless. What's the point in them even being there? Anyway, going to the next topic because that one pissed me off.
Volleyball! An Olympic sport by chance. No.
Oh, there you go.
Played it at school a couple of times.
Did you?
Pretty shite.
Fair. Aye.
I used to love playing it in school. Like, see when you do doubles and that, I thought that was class. Like,
You know that?
I wouldn't watch it.
No, I knew that. See the misconception I've got here, right? Is here's the problem I've got is volleyball has been tainted for me with creepy old men that I used to work with and say that I love watching the women's volleyball because they wear their shorts up their arse. It's all pedos that watch it, all perverts. Terrible sport. I guarantee you the male.
That's beach volleyball though, which is kind of different.
Actual volleyball, I'm
Is it
sure
not?
I don't know.
I
I've literally never seen it.
mean, reasonably short shorts. No, like up your arse, to be fair, but.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, look, here's the thing. It's just a fucking another pointless sport. It just shouldn't be there. I would never watch it. I've never played it.
I should give it a number on these as well. I'm going to put it in shite as well. Last I fancy back in school as well, absolutely scared me of volleyball, and I never recovered from the embarrassment of that.
No, I mean, that's fair. That is shite.
I think you have been a bit biased.
So what? I think it for us to be any higher than shit.
Like, I mean, like, I played it, like, outside of school, I remember playing it once pissed with some mates on a beach, and that was good fun.
Exactly.
But would I say that would be, was that a defining thing for folk to do? Probably not, you know. Grand scheme of things.
Say you were in a pool or something with some pals, having a wee drink in it, and you set up a big net in the middle and started a wee game of volleyball.
That's
That's
it's not water polo if you're playing it like volleyball
That's
going across a net. That's different. Water polo's like a basketball hoop.
right. I'm with you. If it's water based, okay, I'll put it in
I feel
play.
like water-based events are better in general, though.
Yeah.
Because like, you could literally say to me, right, fucking, I'll set up a wee
But
fucking...
even like a nice warm night, wee sunset on the beach in Thailand.
Taylor, this feather beach, eat this done up.
I'd be fucking sitting in Allan. Like, here's my thing, like, you could literally set up a wee fucking football net at the side and I could get out the pool, run, fucking jump in, dive in header, and I'd have fun. That doesn't mean I enjoy fucking volleyball just because I can play it in the water.
You need to get yourself out in the world.
Volleyball's shite. That's saying so.
St. Larson.
There's worse sports, that's all.
No, definitely.
I
100%.
Air tags.
Air tags. Oof. This could be a...
This is
Or track. It does say trackers as well.
Oh,
So
that's
that's well.
dangerous. That.
So, for me, incredibly useful in terms of the fact that I lost my fucking works keys as a result of it. I've never lost my works keys as a result from having them. Plus, I feel like I'm watching an old James Bond movie when I've got one on. You know, just fucking beeping on your phone showing up. That's kind of cool. But there is also a concern about people stalking folk with them on them. That's kind of a concerning point. But you know, if you're not a weirdo, I think they do have a lot of uses.
I mean, if they're used for the correct thing, I suppose, aye. But
I've got a balance between both of them.
Right.
How it's used, and that's to track my gram. So it's a wee bit stalkerish.
I know it's also for good reasons, just the way that it was put there.
Stick a wee air tag in each handbag and she's never gone missing again.
what do you mean again?
Shit's going on.
Is she went wandering before?
Sometimes you just don't know where she is. She doesn't answer her phone, so people get concerned. So
Yeah.
it's a good use.
Yeah, I suppose does that fall under the moral dilemma? Is she one day going to be like, need to search on my phone, be like, what's this? Is someone tracking me?
She knows.
Right in the fucking Clyde, you're like, oh no.
I'm diving in the water to save her.
I mean, it's just, what the fuck, she's in the North Sea, how's that? No, I mean, look, I suppose they have their uses, but again, for me, they're just there.
See, particularly the Apple ones are quite expensive because you can get like cheaper ones that are other brands that do the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like I've literally got one in my wallet that still works with Find My iPhone, and it cost me a $5. Like, but yeah, no, I mean, I think they're pretty. Well, I say pretty good. They're like bottom end of quality, but they're there.
If you use them right, they're definitely a good invention.
They're useful. I wouldn't have the other point, but
That's fair. Right, final year of the day. And of the year, actually. So make it a good one.
I mean, actually, it's not too bad.
How many sports are we going to go?
Table tennis.
Table tennis. I am a strong advocate for
I agree.
tennis.
This is good fun.
There's none better in school, especially in high school, than getting told you're having a table tennis day, by the way.
And you know what else is good?
You're on table tennis days?
Aye.
I say that. So like our, I don't know why they done this as well. So we used to have like our hall, like our school hall, they made into the table tennis room instead of for some reason just wheeling the table tennis tables into the actual gym hall. But for some reason that was the table tennis hall, and they used to be you'd get a set like about fucking 10 of them, and you go around in a circle, and like if you bet one person, you go up to like the top table. That was good.
We didn't even have table tennis.
Table tennis is class. Good sport. Like, it's just fun. Like, you can have a laugh with it. And the table tennis balls have other uses, i.e. beer pong.
Beer pong as well, yeah. Make a quality sound as well.
Aye. Exactly. So all in all, great use for the.
Even as well, like say like my gran as well, she's gone maybe not in the last few years, but like see like when her mobility wasn't as great. Started playing table tennis with her, gave her a good like wee bit of exercise as well, played as well. Yeah, I know, love table tennis.
Have you seen it at like the professional level, like the Chinese guys?
Unreal. Makes you realise how shy you are.
It's so hard to actually get used to.
How wild, like their serves are so wild.
That's good. The more I speak about it, the more I actually want to put it higher.
I think I could watch a full game of table tennis, you know.
Aye, because that's it as well. Like regular tennis as well, like has its moments, but table tennis is so quick. It's like the rush of the tennis. It's like
isn't it in the Olympics?
Yeah.
Aye, the Olympics are shite.
No, we're not going back there. I'm saying about here.
It's probably a bit wild. I'll go with the first place actually.
You go with the first one?
The more I think about it is people.
Do you know what? We've actually ended the year then on a good one as well.
Aye. I would say it's
which is quite rare recently.
I would say it's pure quality.
First one we've actually agreed a bit on.
All I'm saying is like the rest I should have been right with, but that's what I'm just going to leave it at that because otherwise arguments start happening.
Aye, come on, this is.
We only doing 5. Poor.
Well, you can keep going if you want.
I say 10. 10 for the end of your special.
I'm all for it.
Alright.
It's we're no longer ending on a good note.
Yeah, no, it does. It doesn't reflect that. It does.
Nah, I can't have it. That is you. I just picked that
Nah,
one.
that's it.
Although, by the way, I'm just saying I picked it probably the best one of the day. You're welcome.
Trams. No trains. No undergrounds.
Just trams. This is fucking. This is Bradley territory, to be fair. Is
it?
I don't know, you're going to be travelling for the next fucking 4 months.
No one fucking trams on that.
How?
Because they're terrible.
The one thing, I mean, having travelled on one once in my life, the major thing I'll put against it, Edinburgh is now fucked as a city because of the trams.
I mean, just putting this into trams and no like subway as well.
Yeah, no subway, just trams.
Let's just say there's a reason Glasgow got rid of them.
No, I mean, I fully agree they're shite, and I'll tell you for why. I was in Blackpool when I was younger one year, and we got on the tram, and it was like fucking 16 quid back in the day, by the way, and like you literally went from one side of the pier to the next, and it was like
up the Golden Mile.
It was slow, shite.
Yeah.
Like
it's just a pure version of the underground.
Bish. They are heavy.
It's like they take all the negatives of different modes of transport and put it in one. It's like a train in the sense that it can't be flexible with where it moves.
Yeah, it'll crash it in.
I'd be inclined to agree with that. We'll go here. Because there is a bike up there, so yeah. They are literally the most off the
What was this one? Is that just convertibles?
Aye.
I thought you were hating on the BMWs. So.
I mean
as well, but yeah, it's barely comparable.
BMWs are fucking wanks, you know.
Fucking blowing a gale out there.
Blowing a hoolie.
Who picked the last one?
You did. You picked the last one.
Oh.
Which was trams. No tramps or trains, trams. What we got?
Board games.
Board games.
No bad.
Good time of year today.
Yeah, I was going to say literally.
Very good time of year to be talking about it. And I must admit, I'm a big advocate. I'm up there.
Yeah, a wee board game on like Christmas and that's good.
Enjoy a board game. Last time I played a board game, to be fair, was with Bradley, Rachel and Taylor, and Bradley and Rachel were at our house till about 12 o'clock at night just so they could finish because they went up against each other.
What is the best board game?
Aye, I've got to agree, I think.
It does go on quite a bit of time, but...
It does, but I mean, if that's what you're looking for, you're golden.
You gotta love a bit of Ludo and stuff as well.
Ludo, Connect 4...
Snakes and Ladders.
Snakes and Ladders. Oh.
That's a go-to.
What I will say is, I feel like a lot of them have kind of been replaced with the online version of them. Like, see when you're playing Monopoly and that, I think it's so much easier to just play it on the PS5 and that. It just does.
It's more interactive than that.
Aye, but like, I wouldn't say to like my gran and my mum on Christmas Day.
I think about it, aye, gran, whip up the PS5. think about this, right, just pillars it. It's blowing a hoolie outside, pushing the rain. You've got the candles on, whip out a game of Monopoly. Golden.
How often does that happen?
Never. I said imagine it. I'm not saying mind that time. I'm just saying imagine it.
James giving us a realistic thing to happen that he's never done himself.
What's that same power with it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
But even in that situation, whip the phone out, you've still got about 80% in this scenario, and then you get the Monopoly app up. Done.
No, it's born early, so signals pish. Telling you, it's all about the regardless, right? Board games.
Yeah, no, board games are good.
Like chess. Used to play chess at school. Loved a bit of chess.
No.
I can't say I'm
But
on
again,
point, but yeah.
chess.com.
I mean, look, if you're going to replace, that's just, you know, you can replace everything with the phone.
It's just a lot easier. But
The
I
topic
think
is
there is
Netflix.
like there's something more authentic about playing it on the board, I guess.
Yeah, you want to do it on the board, I say. The board are
even cards. I mean, cards and board games similar. I mean, it'd be a bit of fucking black
card games are pretty high anyway. Yeah.
As well, see if you've got cheaters and that, they can get away with a lot more on the board than they can
True.
when everything's worked out.
True.
You strike me as a cheater.
No,
on a
chance
board
for
game.
me.
You strike me as the ultimate one in Monopoly. You're
I mean,
making
was that the
money.
banker when I think I was a banker when us were.
That sounds like a dodgy game.
You can be a dodgy banker.
But I was fucking first out, so I mean, I never done it with him.
That's you can't count.
Playing Monopoly, fucking total nightmare.
Me?
Aye.
Nah, not a chance.
What he does is he'll play. There'll be, say you're in a game of 3 people or 5 people. Don't have Jamie there,
Why?
because straight away he doesn't want to win. He just wants to choose who else is going to win, and he'll just sabotage everything to make sure they win.
You love that.
He'll just be like, right, you're either doing this or I'm going bankrupt and giving all my stuff to this other guy. Like, he's that son.
Just play the game, you know.
Right, where are we putting them then?
Above ice cubes.
Bob Ice. Where's
Yeah,
that?
ice cream.
Man.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just a distance side, that's fine. Yeah.
Right. We board game. What's that? Panel shows.
Chat shows.
Who went there? I've really got dementia, honestly.
Get yourself an AirTag, Brad, I'll try you. Oh, this is a topic that sparks debate.
Alright, who have we got?
Android telephones.
Oof.
Bradley is the advocate for Android.
Can I immediately...
Why not the best representative,
No, right
considering
now,
the
no.
current circumstances?
Can I immediately be... I know we're going to bring up an argument that we already had, or not, a point of discussion that we already had about a podcast ago or two. All I get in my work in terms of service people are people that can't work their fucking Android phones because they downloaded fucking dodgy viruses.
You've never experienced
That's not the Android phones' fault.
No, it is.
No.
Because if they made it as well as the iPhones, we wouldn't have it.
There was as much security on Android as there was.
See, I think you should just assume that this is for people that are competent at using their phone.
No, because it's cheaper, so likely. So what will happen is older people that don't value their phone as much will buy a cheaper phone, and then fucking come to me whinging when it doesn't work. When my job is to sell phones.
This phone's bringing up porn, son. But that's because you've got a fucking dodgy security app that's cleaned my phone. You used to get that audit.
No, literally, so for knowing this worked on a phone, or if you've had an Android phone, you've probably experienced this. I swear to God, yesterday I had a man come in, whinge at me that his phone wasn't working. I opened up, I counted them. He downloaded 25 cleaner apps. I would touch a button on the phone. I have to wait about 45 seconds before it would then open something up. And then to make it even worse, he then had the cheek to say to me that why can't I just change my phone and get a better one when this one's fucked? It's like, because you fucked it.
Nah, for me, look, here's the thing, right? If I talk top end Samsung phones, I've had like I had a Huawei P30 Pro.
I've had an S9.
Right, so a Huawei P30 Pro when it was in its...
It's a quality Samsung phone.
But I never said Samsung.
You did?
No,
I said S9.
he said
No, he just said you said I've had some top quality Samsung phones, and then you said
Android phones. I said didn't I don't mean Android phones. I've had some of the peak. Right? I've had Huawei P30 Pro when it was in its prime. It was a good phone, very easy to use, and because I knew how to use it, it obviously made it easier. Camera was class in it. It was the first camera that had like a 50 times zoom. Was pure pointless, but it was fun. Had crazy good storage, had a good camera, good phone. I've also had from the S8 all the way up to the S23 Ultra, I think was the last one I had. No, that's a lie. S22 Ultra I had.
Right, or Samsung, right?
Because I was a Samsung rep at, but they were alright, they were good phones. I mean, they done what they needed to do, but there's just nothing quite like iOS. Like, it's a peak of technology.
Yeah. As you made the point as well, we've literally got someone sitting next to us that had an Android phone and then moved to an iPhone. So if they're so good, then why did you move away?
Well, I have had them my whole life, and I'm open-minded. So I wanted to.
I say that we are.
Honestly, see, one of the main issues I have with Android, it's the lack of integration for a lot of apps. It's like, it seems like Apple have just got the better deal. Like, say for instance, like you take a picture on Snapchat, it goes like bloody straight away because the format
It's
of the
because
camera's
Snapchat
different.
was made for iPhones.
Aye, and so are most apps.
Aye.
And that's the issue. That's one
No,
of the main
it's not an
issues that I had with.
Aye, you had that. But it's like iPhones are absolute fucking top tier.
Yeah. You're right, you are completely right, they do have their uses, but for the pain in the arse that they call me, I did cause Jamie as well. I, for one, I'm happy to put them lower.
I think there's a lot more shite Android phones than there is good Android phones.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because there's Oppo, utter shite. There is...
Unless they sponsor us for a Champions League ticket.
There is the Huawei ones, they were like...
Spying on you.
Playing phones, dross. Absolutely terrible. You've got Motorola, shite, like utter shite. They were that fuck. Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto.
Just fucking get out of fuck. Absolute fucking dog meat. TLC or TCL.
TCL, yeah.
TCL.
Remember back in the day you got like HTCs and that?
Aye.
They're coming back. I saw a video the other day, they're coming back. Plus also as well, Joe, another good thing about it is as well, if we put it there, all the people that whinge about us liking Apple are going to complain more as well.
That's honestly, that's fair.
I mean, I feel like you are just always going to see this from a like serving your customers lens. So there's nothing.
But that makes it. But that, if anything, then that makes us best qualified. He's dealt with phones for fucking 5 or 6 years. I've dealt with phones.
Maybe, but it means you're not looking at like what their best phones have to offer.
I unfortunately.
No, it definitely means I am because I deal with them on a day-to-day basis. I know who buys what phones. I know what folk want.
Like, see the guy that makes the best use out of Samsung. He's not coming into your shop every week.
No, of course, and fair play. Yeah, he's doing it. But my point is, most people in this world, if they're buying an Android, I'm telling you now, will want it because it's cheaper than an iPhone. That'll be the 100% the main reason for it.
The only reason.
And people like that come in will then do nothing but cause me grief as a result.
Moaning about the fact that they went for the cheaper phone and having problems with it.
They should be as good for the amount that they make
Here's
them
the
for.
thing, right? I used to punt Oppos and
I know tomorrow.
Right, like nay tomorrow with fucking add-line tablets, right? So I'd make the phone cheaper if you took the tablet with it. Absolute fucking missile at my mind, right? Just to get a tablet sale, just to get commission. Good. I fucking scammed you. And I've got literally fucking...
If you have any problems with Jamie's practice, please go and visit the EU store.
What you're saying is Android have made you a lot of money.
Aye. A lot of commission over the years.
Here's the thing as well. See if they were great phones that never had any problems. They have never a need to come back and complain to Jamie. Because even if they paid a lot over the money, still working.
See, it's just hard for me to look at that because I've never had any issues over my whole life. With
you hated your last phone.
I didn't hate it.
I hated it. You even smashed it up. Was it or was it not smashed up?
There's another thing. iPhones are more fragile.
Anyway,
I don't know, because you're just fucking shite.
I'm just making balance point.
No.
This is why the guest opinions.
Exactly.
Oh, I am a fucking advocate.
Yeah. So I'm just going to phone somebody that gives a fuck about this topic.
Pop quizzes. Lovely pop quiz.
You don't like that?
It's just fucking... Nah.
I think if they're done right, then absolutely.
It's maybe fair enough. The actual quizzing element, doesn't really entirely matter for me that much. I like just more the social aspect of it. It's like it's a nice game to play with your mates.
If we pulled out fucking picnic as a topic here, you would advocate for it being good because it's a good social event.
No,
You would.
no.
You and your mates sit in the park, like a load of your mates sit in the park in nice weather, or eat ice cream. That is something you would do. Don't lie.
You're right. You're making it sound a bit better. This, but in my head, when you say picnic, I'm thinking of the classic: put an itchy blanket down, covered by midges, getting absolutely bit fucked. Like that sounds shit.
You instantly think the negatives. The negative with this is
okay. Go
quizzes, typically speaking, have got absolute shite questions and absolute fucking losers reading it.
That's why I'm saying it's all about the way it's run.
100% agree. Yeah. See the thing. See Gavin and Stacey, Smithy ran a fucking pub quiz on the show. See if it was like that every time, I'm all for it. But 9 times out of 10, it's an absolute fucking gimp, right? Who has got no personality reading the questions. And I think there's shite ones as well, like just shite questions. So
I'll back you up in that sense. There has been a few that I've been to, especially like Kilted or places like that. They get folk trying to get like the crowd amped up and that, and yeah, like just get a fucking
read the questions and grow up. Mate.
And you've always got a group sitting on their phone and
that does ruin it a bit, I have to say.
Honestly, I'm not prepared to put it in shite because it could be good.
Would you? Okay, put it this way. Say hypothetically, one day, got nailed to go with it. Would you and Taylor join to go to one? Not even for just like a night in social company and that.
Nah. Like, very unlikely. There is, like, if we were absolutely doing nothing and we were sick of being in the house and we wanted to leave, potentially. Very, very rare.
That's yours though.
Yeah,
you just don't leave the house unless it's for the
So I suppose the main thing for me is like, and this might go against my point of it in fairness, is like, you're right, I like the social aspect of it. I like hanging out with my mates and that. I use it as an excuse to hang with my mates. But you're right then, that doesn't, in a sense then, does that mean I really enjoy the quiz?
Aye, no, you don't. For me, it is shite, but it could be good.
For me, I'm putting it just in quality. But how far down the shite are you putting it?
Like, the thing is, like,
So we go, what about yourself then? Have you ever done pub quizzes? You ever done a fun one?
Nah,
yeah,
it's loads of
I think I'm more thinking of like family quizzes and stuff. I feel like that's something different.
Mine's Zoom quizzes and COVID. Not that I've ever done them with the family and that, right? But
I think pub quizzes in particular are worse because they tend to be just worse run because it's just a bunch of
fudge.
Maybe I don't know if it's just because like the one that I go to is just pretty well run, but I've got pretty good experiences from that. I'd say.
See, if it was just quizzes, just that's it, just quizzes, I'd have it right up the top.
Right.
I love a quiz.
Okay, you're saying what are you putting about halfway in shite then? By
I'd say that's fair,
right. Put I don't know, like fucking a third of the way in shite then, because I want it just on the edge of quality.
What, like here?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Better than what's that?
No,
it's not that we're comparing.
We're not compared.
Is this number 8?
Honestly, I had no idea. I've picked out 2.
Since the restart.
Fuck knows. I've picked out 3, sorry. You picked out 3.
No, you do.
Well, let's just do 1 there.
Fucking, what did we think? We finished on tail tennis, we've done trams. What did we do after trams? Was then Android, and then Thinny, and then pub quizzes. So yeah, this is number 9 then.
This is number 9.
Yeah.
Who just picked out pub quizzes? You?
Yeah.
Aye.
Alarm clocks.
This is actually, well, from the picture as well, because, we just explained to me, this is the alarm clock.
This needs to mean the actual physical one.
Yeah, no your phone.
Like analog phone.
And that's kind of the problem with it, you say straight away. Everyone uses their phone with it.
Aye. But let's
it's outdated.
I know, but let's hypothetically take ourselves back 20 years.
It's not even 20
Oh,
years.
as fuck as well. Do you remember how loud that fucking one with a bell on the top of it used to be?
Aye. Not that we've ever used them in our lifetimes, right? But
I'm 100% that.
Yeah.
Oh, see, my dad used to have one at the side of his bed that was like, it wasn't like that though, it was like a wee fucking square thing that like said the time. It made a noise in the morning, and he had to set it at night. They were annoying. It was annoying.
You could hear it through your...
Aye, annoying. But I mean, they've got a purpose.
No, they
We all
do.
use alarms.
I used
We don't use old school analog alarms, but we all use alarms.
when I lived in my mum's, I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea, but I got one with a fucking radio built into it. So like in my head, I'd be thinking, oh, it'll be class because I'll wake up and like
Wake
be a
up
bit
to
of music playing.
Aye.
But the problem was, because it cost probably about £10, it was like really shit staticky. So I'd be asleep and then fucking at some in the morning go like play like some Capitol song straight away, blaring out fucking loud as possible.
Static for
Yeah.
insidious near you.
But yeah, alright, they do have the purpose. Annoying as fuck though, as well.
Aye, old school ones annoying as fuck. Even the new ones, because you didn't want to wake up, you want to sleep, so it's like...
And we can't ignore the fact they're outdated as well. It's not
Aye.
going to put them anywhere.
Could argue the world that we enjoy today would not exist without them.
Damn, that's very deep and profound. Damn.
Because what the fuck would we have done back in the day?
Do you know what they did used to do back for alarm clocks? They used to get something called a knocker. So see if like you lived in a city, there'd be a guy
to wake people up.
Yeah,
later.
so you would go around, so like see as well if you lived in like a tower block of flats, say you had like 5 customers all in the same tower block of flats, rather than go into the block of flats and like knock on each individual door, they'd have like an extender pole and then just bash the window. Just to
Who's his alarm clock?
But he must have a knocker himself. He must have a...
Nah, but to be fair, he maybe just stays up all night.
That's a good point, yeah, mate. And then so go to sleep during the day.
Absolutely love.
Just panning folks' windows and
I'd
fucking wake up.
I'd thrive off that, definitely. But I mean, look, here's the thing, right? They're outdated and they're shite.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Fuck
You have the
what,
privilege.
you-
Yeah, go on, you pay where you want, unless it's a quality.
Where do you want? In shape, where do you
They're
want?
pretty useless, so. But they've had a function in the past, so we'll go like the middle of shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Respectable.
Right, and final one of the year. Can you do 2 for 2 and pick out a quality one? Because we haven't actually had
Oh, yes.
since then as well.
He's done it. He's only got it done it.
Instagram.
That's a great topic. Again, absolutely fucking golden for me.
What are we saying? Instagram Reels? I don't know.
Reels are shit.
Reels are shite.
That's just copying TikTok.
Aye. For that reason, actually, fuck them.
Fuck's sake.
Nah,
Shite.
look, here's the thing. I didn't use it for the. I barely use the app. I didn't use it for the function it's there for. I never have, never will. Don't get me wrong. I've used it. Like I upload the odd fucking thing, but it's only because ever since they started doing the automatic save of the stories, it's like it's golden. And then like Snapchat does the mad fucking Wrapped for the year, and it shows you all the things.
Aye.
And like me telling went through their like our 2024 Wrapped thing, it was just funny to go through it.
Mine's is just mine's has really got different back from when I was at college. It was all drinking. Now it's just all been fucking photos of cats.
I know it'd be literally the exact same. But for that, see, the function of Instagram is to upload pictures. That's it. For that reason, it's pretty naff.
It's one of the staples, you've got to say, of the phone. It's one of the apps that's
I
the
could go
best
without
at
it
night.
though.
I honestly could, and genuinely as well, I could actually go without it quite easily. I feel like there's certain days I don't log into it.
Aye.
And honestly,
what you talk about?
Well, you know what I mean, like just
Like, load it up.
yeah.
Alright, aye. Nah, see, I could go a week, no go on Instagram and go on it, and then I've no missed nothing.
Honestly, as
Yeah,
well,
interesting.
especially because Sam Littlejohn sends me memes on it every day as well. Now that's also another reason I don't get it.
Oh, like literally, one of the boys from my work sends me all fucking naked fucking women. Like that's all he sends, and then George, previous fucking guest, sends me like loads of hundreds of funny videos that I've seen on TikTok fucking 2 days ago. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, George, used to work with.
No, George Eldred.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah.
So like, he'll send me like loads of like funny videos.
Ah.
I've already seen them on TikTok fucking 3 days ago that managed to resurface on Instagram, days later. So I could easily go with it. So it's not a staple for me.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it when I done the photo challenge. It's actually quite useful for the podcast. I'll say it's probably the most useful one for sharing this. Yep, that's the positives I've got for it.
It's good for putting like your high quality photos on.
You're just got to clean your pants because you're going travelling. It's hot.
It's 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm
Like 4 months is just me going on Instagram seeing fucking.
Of all the places to put your travelling photos.
Yeah, it's the best. Right,
Put
okay.
them on Instagram.
Yeah, that's the best place for them to be.
Okay, don't put on Facebook like a fucking 40-year-old mob, but
A good high quality photo of the sunset and the palm trees and
I just know what I'm going to see now.
let's see as soon as you leave on the 10th of January, I'm deleting Instagram.
How long do you reckon it goes before a sunset picture gets uploaded?
I'm going to say the 20th.
By the way, you enjoy putting
Nah.
the story up yourself, so don't be a hypocrite.
No, I wouldn't say I enjoy it.
I don't think you put up as many stories that I can. If I'm
When you were
honest.
in Rome, we were getting spammed, let's be honest.
Again, though, that was literally just to save it so that I get the real.
You could have saved it on your phone.
No, but it's not the same. Like, iPhone give you like
Right.
they give you your yearly reminder and stuff, but it's not the same. Like Instagram give you right.
Here's what you done on this day.
They pinpoint it to you were in Rome at this point, and here look, and it goes through all the pictures.
It does have a point.
Your stories.
That's why you see it on Snapchat as well.
Aye, for me, I didn't enjoy it. It's just it's handy.
Are we going to put shite? Are we going to keep it?
Nah, I wouldn't
It's
say
not
it's
really
shite.
shite.
Nah, I wouldn't say it's shite.
I'm not with just though. I don't think it's that good.
I know we're not going to revisit things, right? WhatsApp for me now is quality.
Is it?
Aye, whereas because I literally use it on and I mean an hourly basis
Why?
to talk to people that I talk to,
Why? What's that?
because it's just it's like primarily a work chat thing. So I still speak to a lot of my old colleagues on WhatsApp. I speak to Taylor on WhatsApp. We don't text or Snapchat or
That's
Instagram.
crazy, by the way.
What do you speak to Rachel?
Just text or messenger. WhatsApp's crazy.
It's the only thing we use.
See, the annoying thing is because the age that I am now as well, me and all my mates started, Facebook was like the main thing when we all started getting like our first phones and that. But see, if like I fucking hate the fact we still use Messenger. I fucking hate it. I wish I could just go away from it. I can't persuade all my fucking friends to move away
Literally.
from it.
Only speak to Taylor.
That's madness.
Only speak to her on WhatsApp.
What is the benefit?
The problem for us is it started off
That's the way
Yes,
to hate
yes.
it.
work colleagues.
Mm.
So therefore,
That's why then you have just stuck with it.
aye,
That's it, yeah. That's exactly the thing. Once you start speaking to your partner or a certain person one way, you don't change it after that.
nah. Aye, I wouldn't now flip it to fucking like. There's been like 3 or 4 occasions where like WhatsApps went down or something under maintenance or whatever, and we've had to like start texting each other. See, the minute WhatsApp's back up, we're back on WhatsApp.
Aye.
That's just because you're used to it. Like you're
Right.
comfortable with using it.
Yeah, I do not text a single person anymore.
And hypothetically speaking, right, when you were Android and Rachel was iPhone, you would have to switch her to Messenger to send her a picture.
No, we use Messenger anyway. That's what we did. We've only started doing text now that I'm on
Quite-
this one.
So,
Yeah.
again, WhatsApp, you don't need to worry about it. You can send pictures for free.
You could say that about Messenger.
You could, aye, but it's Facebook.
So's WhatsApp.
No. It's Meta. There's a difference. There's a difference.
So anyway, we'll put it together.
It's just in quality.
Just go on, you do the
It's
other
fucking
please.
skinny its teeth.
Where is the quality line here?
It's a bit taken up.
We'll go.
Oh, that's a bit outrageous.
It's maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, fair. That's alright.
Remember back in the day on Messenger?
Love
when
how
you
it makes it. I know again, we're not judging, but I love how it makes it sticking out of the bottom of it.
That was a staple of our youth, though.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day you'd have the wee games on Messenger?
That,
with
that,
with
that's
the wee
what,
football and the wee basketball.
that genuinely made it goated. But see, it's
Why
the
did
same.
they ever take that
I know,
away?
the rat bastards. See the same with Samsung though? No Samsung, sorry. Snapchat. Snapchat used to have a game on it. They used to have Snapchat games. And one of the games in particular was mine. We used to play it. It was
Oh, like
Snap
resurfaced
Trivia.
and that?
No, it was like Snapchat Trivia. And like me and Duncan used to go on a team and used to play 2 other cunts and then
Is this a pub quiz that you said?
you don't remember that? Goated game. Aye, Snapchat Trivia. And it used to be like, it would bring up random topics and then it would give you a question and topic and then you had to like guess the answer obviously. And then you go all the way to the fucking like quarter final, semi final and then the final.
Oh, honestly, I don't know what you're talking about.
Open.
I thought you were talking about, remember that thing where you would answer questions about yourself and then put it in your story and see who gets the most points.
That's good. That's not so
See the fucking.
He was all about it.
The other thing with fucking Messenger as well. See, ever since they took out polls, like you could just make a poll in a group chat.
You still do that.
Oh, they must have put it back, but they took that away.
Right.
And that was the final nail in the coffin for me with Messenger.
Who are you doing polls for?
But when we had the group chat back in the day, we used to like, if I ever wanted to make a poll, like, are we going to football this weekend, and then everybody could put aye or no.
Well, you'd actually get cunts answered. That's shocking. Group chat.
Can you still do polls?
Yeah, we've literally made one the other day for our night out tonight.
Right, poll question. See, that genuinely wasn't there back in the day. That's new. No, it's not new, but it's came back, so fair point.
Right, well, before we move towards the end, I do want to ask you your opinion. There is a big fight happening tonight.
Aye.
Rehad season.
Aye, rehad season.
As they call it. Doesn't matter when it is, it's rehad season.
Aye, sure.
Fury versus Usyk too. How do we predict it going? He's watching it actually.
I hope to watch it, but I need to work out how.
It's on at 10 or something today, I think.
What do you mean you need to work out how?
Legally.
We did not endorse that.
Might just go to a pub or something. But,
to be fair, I mean, I don't know what we're doing later on, but Taylor will be on bed at that point. So I'll
as we've already established.
Jesus Christ.
We have already established that. I mean, if I don't watch it there and then, I'll probably watch the highlights. Just to see how it goes.
It's like wins.
I would like to think that Usyk will win again, but
I hope so as well.
it's just something to tell me that the Gypsy Cunt's going to win.
I would like.
Well, make it a 3-peat.
I'd like Usyk to win, but I'm quite sure that Fury will win.
I
think it might be a draw.
And it'll just be that third fight and just for money.
Even the whole narrative.
I think it goes to the third fight regardless, doesn't it?
Aye, but what's the point? See if you're 2-0 up.
Yeah, true, good point.
Like, who even cares? Like, Fury's, we fought the third time and I bet you, but I'm 2-1.
He would try and claim that though.
But
I think he'd be screwed if he lost this fight.
I mean, I genuinely think he retires if he loses this fight.
Oh.
I think that's done. To be fair, I think he was done fucking the last fight.
Well, I was going to say when Ngannou fucking...
Ngannou bet him.
100%.
Ngannou bet him. I mean, he never, but he...
That's why I'm suspicious of this fight as well. Because see, if it's a close one like that, you know which one.
Right. He always gets set.
And you can already start to see the whole media narrative about this fight is, Fury's been locked away and he's locked in.
Yeah, I saw.
You can just see where they're going.
Nah, I agree. He's a dodger.
Yes. So we all said here then that, we all thinking, you still think it's a Fury. I get a draw.
I think it's a Fury win. I wanted to be a Usyk one.
Yeah, so we all wanted to be Usyk. Well, I'm looking forward to watching the pub.
The pub? You got a pub to watch it, aye?
Well, we're going out for a night out, so we'll be on most of it.
So yeah, that's it.
Well, actually, yeah, one other thing as well. This is technically the last one of the year as well. What's our plans for New Year's?
By the way, are we not doing the chatties?
No, of course we are.
Right, okay.
Fucking hell.
It sounded
We're all getting
like you were rapping.
Oh, no, sorry. To calm down the listeners at home, I promise there will be chatties.
Fuck's sake, man. I was like, he's wrapping this up early doors, fine. New Year, I mean, you're going to be on fucking island, aren't you?
No, I'll be back down.
Oh, boy.
I'm back 20, so don't actually have any plans.
Not going plans? No, we safe.
I will do something, but just don't know what.
I've got nothing planned either. Absolutely not.
Taylor will be in bed, so you're sure.
Probably.
Fuck's sake.
Probably. I mean, it would take something extraordinarily special for one day. Like, if you were to even hint to what they're planning.
But in your world, what even is it? Like, how do you draw yours out? It'd need to be the zoo.
I genuinely, none. I'm not opposed to anything. Like, No.
Can someone rewind to the start?
No, I'm talking specifically about New Year's Eve. Like, I'm not opposed to bringing in the bells. Like, not at all.
Yeah, you're the sort of guy that would have a session of happily just something mentioned it.
You want the cards and the shortbread out?
Like, I'd happily date bringing the
Then by midnight.
100% I bring in the bells, but the dealer's just running it. And to be fair, like, I'm not really into either. I could easily spend it just with her, see the bells, watch a movie for us, like sound. Cool, no bother. Like, that's that done. Nice. But at the same time, like, if we were going out, like, that's fine. I don't think I would want to go out, like, imagine kicking in fucking...
Nah.
Imagine kicking in the doors of food bar. Like,
Literally could not think anything worse than the world.
like, that's no for me. I don't think...
Even going out in town. in
Like,
general.
right, see if you were to hit it with, like, in a group chat, right, here's the plans for New Year. We're going out, you're never getting any cunt on board. Me included. But if you were to hit it with some sort of plan to bring in the bells that wasn't too outrageous, then there is a chance. Funny enough, right, she'll probably not listen to this, but right, I'm going to out here. Right, the other night, right,
Brad will clap up and
Taylor
say,
doesn't really, well, as you know, we didn't really drink that much, right, if at all. And Taylor was like, the other night, she was like, I thought about getting a couple of cans. What was it? No, AU vodka.
nice, classic.
Why? She was like, we just have a wee drink in the house because I need to kind of get myself back into some sort of alcohol consumption because I need to, like...
She's worried about being around Christmas.
Because of the wedding. Because I asked her, like, are you going to have a drink on your wedding day? And she was like, well, probably not because I'd have, like, fucking one vodka and be flying. So she's got this idea that she's going to have, like, a couple of cans a week and it's going to
Build up
build up a tolerance.
She is kind of right in a sense, it would work. If you had like about 6 months, well, if you started doing about 6 months before the wedding,
Aye, so there is a chance, right? Like, there is a chance you could persuade her to have a drink on New Year's Eve this year and come up with a plan, but the plan would just need to be good. It couldn't be going out to like fucking, like, we're going to fucking the garage in Glasgow like that. You'd slit your wrists.
That's something I asked if you asked me to go on a normal night.
Aye, like, see if you just, like, if, nightclubs probably know it at all.
I did a nightclub for New Year the first time this year, and it was in Wonderbird in Glasgow, and it was actually quite good.
I mean,
I suppose it would be quite good. Is it not just so busy? Is it not like fucking absolute party?
it was
And you have to
chaos.
spend like about £1 billion to get out anywhere as well.
It was chaos, but I think the layout of that place, it's kind of like it's kind of like a pub sort of atmosphere at the same time, so it was quite good.
I brought the bells one time. Me and Duncan were in for the bar, going like went to New Year.
Yeah, you came back with your mind, didn't you?
I actually do not remember, but I remember that being pretty decent, and it wasn't too busy. Like, it was busy, but it wasn't like too busy.
Yeah, that's. Do you actually not remember the time you came back to mine? Oh my god, this is a fucking story, by the way. So I was on a session that mine, Jamie was out, as with Duncan, as I said there. Jamie then phones me at 3:30 in the morning. Bear in mind, I don't see Jamie drunk that often. He's like, because he must have seen my story and seen that I was still with folk at mine. He's like, you doing it? And I was like, well, just having folk around here, come over here and chill if you want. And he's like, right, be there in a few minutes. Half an hour goes by, still don't hear from him.
I don't remember.
Get him my phone. Where are you? He went, downstairs, dealing with this prick. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dealing with this prick? And I was like, it just doesn't answer. So I'm like, fuck's sake, what's happening here? Go down the stair. No, sorry. As I'm going to the door, he's standing at the door knocking, fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, bang, 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 as it could be. Open the door, he's standing there with a fucking alloy in his hand off a Vauxhall. And he's like, you alright? And he hands me this. Do you seriously not remember this? No, he has to take this, you know, an alloy. Yeah, do you remember now? This gun, for some reason, thought, because about a week ago, right, someone in my block of flats, when he came on to do the podcast, fucking like lifted my windscreen wipers up, and I was saying to him, I bet it was fucking you, thinking that he'd done it. It turned out it wasn't, it was just something like that. He in his drunk mind got into his head that there was some cunt that parked a Vauxhall next to his car that fucked with my windscreen wipers, ripped the alloy off the fucking car, and then just gave it to me as like a prize.
I remember that.
And I was like,
What did you even do in that?
I had to go and fucking bin it and hope that he never found out, which thankfully never.
Stick it back in.
No, because
I know he ripped
Aye.
the fucking off the car. It's just like sometimes wearing like his fucking suit and his hands are just black from fucking
I
ripping
hope
around.
someone isn't watching this and happens to still be wondering what's that way was.
my helmet guns. I know,
Yeah, so if you lived in Claycross Place back in 2019 January, unlucky if you're I'm going to avoid it.
Did I continue drinking that night?
Yeah, and yeah, you stayed at mine till about fucking 5, and then you're like, I'm going to walk up the road. And I was like, do you want to call you a taxi? He's like, no, I'll be fine. And I genuinely did not hear from you for about 3 days, so I thought you might have died at that point.
Aye, good times, clearly.
That was fucking like that. That's only second to my 18th of drunkest I've ever seen you. That was fucking.
That was wild, man.
I can see why you've stopped.
I was incredible. I was like, see, once I realised what he'd done, I was fucking killed myself laughing.
Here's the thing, right? I'm a fucking absolute outstanding drunk.
Yeah,
I am incredibly fucking.
I feel
the
like
fucking maybe 5 times in my life I've seen you drunk have been incredible.
I feel like I could do you worse than what he's just done you, but I'm not going to do it in the podcast.
No, yeah, I mean, you can't just fucking give us a bit of a statement like that. Just leave out details that won't incriminate you.
But I can't say anything.
What are you talking about?
No.
I mean, I don't know if you can even specify. Like, I don't even think you can pipe up. Walking up the fucking dual carriageway, fucking stones off motors as we're driving by.
Not at Morris.
Towards the taxi slowed right down because you hit it.
Aye, and did they get it?
No, and then you walked across the road and lay down on your back and spewed in the hills pretty much. Like,
It's pretty natural on a night out.
It's pretty natural.
It's definitely the worst I've ever been.
I bear in mind at the bottom of the fucking dual carriageway, I had to fucking stop you for fucking choking you in sick.
Aye, all the while he was filming and enjoying himself.
Not always I was pushing myself laughing, but it was to a point where I almost had to fucking pull your tongue out your fucking throat. You were swallowing your own tongue. It was aye, what a state. But that was Duncan's fault. That was Duncan's fault.
All Duncan's fault.
It was aye.
Well, lucky I didn't get alcohol poisoning at the very least. I came out pretty well considering.
No, to be fair, you did that because you were fucked big time. So fair play. Drunken events, man. See, this is why alcohol is just
Incredible.
aye. We'll go with that. That's why it's incredible.
But just quickly in terms of New Year's, just because I want to give the lowdown for mine then, because obviously me and my friends always take New Year. It's our time to fucking shine.
That's pretty serious. And
So the last 2 years, me and my mates have booked Airbnbs where we're like, right, do it again this year. Because I'm the fucking organiser of my group, I'm once again put in charge. Finally booked somewhere up in the north of Scotland. Think all's going to be class there. Get it booked. Jesus. That's more vodka there.
the north of Scotland,
Quick. Sing the story. He's joking on it. I book it up there. They cancel on us. Lovely people. Fuck yous. Then book.
name and shame.
If I remember their name, I would. Then book one in a wee town just outside Aberdeen. Again, thing all's going well. And then fucking very end of November there, they send me a message. Oh yeah, you've been cancelled. It's like, fucking, excuse me, it's a month before New Year. What the fuck you mean it's been cancelled? And they're like, oh yeah, we've sold the house. Do you mean you fucking sold the house? Why you fucking taking the Airbnb request for then, you dick?
That's crazy.
So yeah, then it became, so then I spent fucking 4 hours in one day trying to book a new place. We had the option of a place in Glasgow that was really cheap, but it looked like it was in a gated community, so we thought it might be nice, plus, not too far drive. Or the second option was one in Scarborough, which, for those that don't know your UK geography, is about maybe half the way down England. It's about a 5-hour drive from here. So we're like, right, we'll book the Glasgow one. Turns out after you book it, if you've never used Airbnb before, so originally it'll give you like a rough location of where you're staying, and then it gives you like the actual address once you like pay for it. Turns out it was in a scheme next door to the gated community. They've done really well at hiding that, so I'm like looking around on Google Maps, I'm just seeing junkheads and smackies all around this gaff, and I'm like,
The Glarbos.
yeah, this isn't for me. This is not for me. So yeah, now we're going to Scarborough. Have to work on the same day as well, so it'll be class. So leaving after doing a shift from here, driving down 5 hours down south.
This sounds like a Still Game episode in the making.
Like, aye, well, see, 2 years ago we went to our first Airbnb that we booked. It was down in Cumbria, like the very north England. There was like a massive storm the day that we went down, so all the motorways got closed. So what was meant to be like an hour and a half drive, we were really lucky when I left. So we left just after one of the roads were closed, so we were like one of the last cars allowed on it. All my other mates got stuck in it, so like what was maybe an hour and a half drive for me took about 3 hours. For some of the rest of them, it took them about 5 hours. Some of them were stuck in standstill traffic for 2 hours. So yeah, so long that doesn't happen again.
Aye.
It'll be 5 days of drinking 4 days of drinking in a hot tub. That's fucking perfect. Can't you get a better life?
Aye. Good times.
Just a shame I have to drive fucking 5 hours for it. Bastards.
5 hours back.
Yeah, that as well on the second. Oof.
Aye. That's unfortunate.
To then go back to work on the third.
Fun and games.
I know. I might just fucking immigrate to Thailand. Fuck. I might just,
Go with Bradley, man.
just fucking.
Pay extra money.
I'll happily sit in Singapore airport, man, if it means I'm going to my work.
Aye, true. Aye, no, I'd agree with you. I'd rather do a lot.
Were you getting Shanghai airport mixed up with Singapore
Oh,
airport?
sorry. I honestly can't remember now.
Because you were saying it's one of the best in the world, and I know for a fact that the Singapore airport is, so maybe
Maybe it's that I'm thinking of.
I
It's like, I'm sorry to build up your hope for nothing then.
But I imagine Shanghai will be decent. It looks
Surely, aye, like Shanghai looks like a class looking place.
Aye.
Right then, shall we move on to the final bit of the year? The awards.
Yeah.
So, if you're new to sitting and chatting and you've never seen what's about to take place, every year we hold the award show called the Chatties. You can see the chatty right here. That's actually the first time seeing that in person as well there.
It's quite impressive.
Mate, whole thing $9.99 that might have cost. So yeah, each year me and Jamie come up with different categories. We obviously there's a couple of nominations for both, and then thankfully your opinion does matter this time. We have to weigh in and decide what the best who gets the chatty as such.
What happens in the event of a 3-way tie?
We
We all say someone does.
well, come to a conclusion.
I get the final two. That's what's happening.
I don't think so. Let the audience decide.
No, I'll be saying.
There's a messenger phone.
Actually, that might be a funnier way today. Just out of nowhere, just put a messenger pull in there. We'll come back to it then, see what the vote was. Right, okay. Jamie, seeing as you've gone out your way to make some categories this year, do you want to start us off?
Well, I mean, to be fair, you pretty much made a couple of categories.
I will be honest, like most years I did struggle with this, but I especially struggled with it this year.
Genuinely, all I'm going to say is, before I do start this, what a shite year 2024 is for things happening, right?
Yeah.
Bradley's going to be really enraged by the first two categories because of their nominations, but we're going to go with it, right?
If you want to nominate something else as well, if you think the nominations are shite, we'll hear other
Put it
nominations.
this way, you're not going to get a nomination for this first one, right? So, best album of 2024, right?
Where are the nominations?
The nominations I've had to choose is Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, right?
Who just told you to choose?
No, but just trust me, these are the only ones I could choose. Min Music by Coldplay, and then Brat by Charlie XCX is the three albums that I've managed to muster up a nomination for. Billie Eilish has brought out one and Beyonce's brought out one.
Mm.
I've had one song for Billie Eilish's, none for Beyonce's, none for Charlie XCX.
To be fair, I'm probably in the same boat. I don't listen to like album stuff.
No.
Yeah.
But even songs from this album isn't even a thing. Literally, the music industry has belonged to one person this year. Like, it is literally the case. Sabrina Carpenter is the only person I've...
I thought you were going to say Taylor Swift.
No. Sabrina Carpenter is the only person I genuinely think I've heard about this year. I don't know if it's because Taylor likes her so much or just from...
No, I agree with you. She's the main one that's been up there.
Like, the best album, for me, I would have to go with hers because it's literally the only album. Like, so the only songs off an album I've heard. I listened to 4 songs for Charlie XCX last night from the Brat's album that she's got out. Shite. I listened to 3 songs for the Coldplay one. 2 of them are alright, but
I feel like Coldplay have gone downhill. They used to have some classics.
they've got some
So
absolute
many classics.
goldies back in the day. Their new stuff is just wash. Like, it's just terrible.
I agree.
So,
Are we giving it to Sabrina Carpenter?
I mean, if you listen
I'm
to
happy with that, yeah.
I
like,
just can't think of albums, especially not this year. I mean,
no, this is what I'm saying.
the whole music industry's going downhill in general.
No, I would agree with that, and it literally belongs to Sabrina Carpenter. So,
So what's the name of the album again?
short and sweet.
Well, the winner of the 2024 Chatty for Best Album is Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet.
And come and collect
Come on,
that.
clap for that winner.
Nah,
Doesn't deserve it.
nah.
Your chatty's on the post, Sabrina.
Aye,
Feel free to come on the podcast.
aye. Next category was the best song of 2024. Nominations: Espresso by Sabrina
Sabrina
Carpenter.
Carpenter.
Yeah, default.
Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. Or number 3, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish.
Quality tune.
That is a quality tune, I must admit. But I'm going to play devil's advocate here. The 2 songs that I've chose, they're actually catchy. You can't deny it.
Yeah.
So
But they're not the best song of the year. There's a difference between catchy and the best song of the year.
So, I mean, what do you determine the best song of the year is? On the
I
radio.
mean, if you're going sales wise, I mean, it's Sabrina Carpenter by a million miles, yeah.
What about Hosier? What was his song called again?
If you don't even know it, like, chance of you know.
It's just a title, I can't remember.
But that's the thing, though, if you can't remember the title.
It wasn't the best song of the year if you can't remember. Cool. For me,
Quality tune.
out of the 3 tunes,
I love that service by saying your opinion matters. That's how you've gone.
out of the 3 tunes, I do enjoy Birds of a Feather the most because I like Billie Eilish.
Yeah, but I felt like we need to broaden beyond 3 songs. Surely you've got some nominations as well.
No, honestly, I'm fine with the 3 nominations
industry's
in
been
the shit this year. Honestly, I was looking at myself and I was like, I'm getting this to Jerry because I can't even pick myself.
The music industry has been
I would
fucking.
have Birds of a Feather in my top 10, to be fair.
Your top 10, you couldn't name another 9.
If you gave me a few hours, you need
Nah, that's the here and the now. That's the here and the now.
Well, look.
We're going to go Birds of a Feather since at least used to like
I
it.
would add the
Aye.
out of
I'm
the
happy with that.
Right, the winner of the 2024 Chatty for Best Song is Billie Eilish with Birds of a Feather.
Well done, Bill. I like your thought that one. Fair play.
Yeah, Chatty's on the post.
This is another Liam category. Again, very difficult to come up with nominations for this. So, just the category is the biggest dickhead of 2024. Right? The nominations I've got is P. Diddy.
He does deserve to be up there. Yeah. He's on a wee bit wrong.
It's not the best year.
Greg Wallace for MasterChef.
That's a good recommendation. I forgot about him as well.
I put him in there. Kanye.
Joe as well, sorry, it was so funny just seeing him constantly try and clap back and be like, no, I've done nothing on it, and then immediately, like for 5 days, all my BBC News notifications would be Greg Wallace denies being the bad guy. Next it would be Greg Wallace is accused by another group of women for doing this.
Aye, literally, I mean, it's a downward spiral for the guy. Third nomination is Kanye West for suing his ex-assistant. You know, third. And then number 4, very recent, Mikhail Mudryk from Chelsea for failing his drug test.
So you put this the other night when you said I didn't realise he failed a drug
And he
test.
failed
Did you
his
see
drug
the
test.
statement of that though? He seems to he's maintaining he doesn't have a clue what it is.
Aye, well, so apparently it's like that goalkeeper that got banned for.
Oh, and Anna.
Aye, was it on Anna for taking his wife's fucking tablet by mistake or whatever.
Aye.
Apparently it's a very similar circumstance, but I'm also hearing that it's not the case and it's something more serious. But like rumours are that it's enhancement tats.
I do have a couple of potential other nominations I was thinking the other day. So, starting off strong, Joey Barton. There is a cunt I wish nothing but harm on more than that boy. Mate, do you know what? You're so right for deleting X. All I see is his fucking podcast coming up
Aye.
where he chats absolute fucking pish.
Yep.
He is one of the biggest gimps gone out there.
Yeah.
Might be the biggest gimp. However, there is one other one, which, you know, being no longer on X, I'm not sure if you would have seen or not. Have you heard of Cycling Mikey before?
Aye, he is a fucking wanker.
He is.
By the way, that's all our TikTok. Cycling Mikey. He's got like a GoPro. He cycles about the city, right? And it's London, isn't
Aye.
it? And basically, if cunts are like on their phone in the car.
You can answer it.
No,
Well, it films them.
It films them
Oh,
and
yeah.
it taps the door.
Yeah, I get it.
And no, but here's the way, he looks for it. It's not like he's just by chance, like, cycling
Yeah.
past, he sees someone. He will actively, as he's cycling by, look in your car
Aye,
like
look-
this.
look in it.
By chance though, just get a grip. Just mind your own.
It's like, oh my god, it's worse. John is very does.
It's very, by the way.
It's not just the fact he reports them. In the fucking video, he'll put the reg plate of the fucking person as well that's done it.
Aye.
And then he'll report you to the police. Doesn't blur you out or anything like that. He's just, fucking.
Imagine just embracing being a grass that much.
Oh, it's fucking
He is,
mental.
you know, he's high up there.
To play slight devil advocate, which I don't want because I hate him and I'm going to vote for him to be the worst cunt anyway. But I see folk like saying it, like, because like there's one video, for example, that I saw where like there's a boy on a moped and he's like a delivery driver or something,
Yeah.
like that, and he's playing about on his phone. He's fucking like swearing like that. Totally fair. I think that's totally fine to report something like that.
Yeah.
Fucking name and shame. To see someone sitting stationary on their traffic, they are not moving, their handbrakes on, their ignition might even be off because it's stop start, and they're changing a song on Spotify and they're fucking getting them 6 points for that. Like, get a fucking grip. There is. I know what everyone will say is like, oh, it's the law. They could technically kill someone. They're no fucking killing someone when their handbrake's on them.
Well, how are we voting for them?
Cycling Mikey.
I've got one more proposal.
Go on.
It's quite a major one. I'm surprised you didn't say it.
Oh.
But Joe Biden.
Nah.
Dickheads, but you know, like I think the other people here rile me up more.
No, but
He's a power now. Fuck him.
he's not.
Well, he won't be.
Not
It won't
this
be,
year.
yeah.
I mean, but this year in particular is absolutely crumbled. I mean, it belongs in our calendar.
But he's taken the biggest L potentially of 2024, but I wouldn't say I hate him that much.
No.
Maybe it's just because I'm not American, so I'm not that involved with their politics. But, yeah.
It's just the way he comes across. He just seems like a bit of a puppet. That's
Aye,
all.
I dip him in the biggest dickhead. I mean, he's a fucking fool. I wouldn't put him in the biggest dickhead. Like, I've not got hatred towards him for this year. For me, I've got severe hatred towards Cycling Mikey.
Are we going to Cycling Mikey? Cycling Mikey, congratulations, you're the biggest dickhead of 2024.
Well, he's in the biggest dickhead in general, we're going to say. Because it was 2020.
I won't send us in the post because you don't deserve it.
Aye.
The fact that he himself is a cyclist is just perfect.
Exactly. He's
Literally perfect for him.
literally the worst road user is a grass. Honestly, wish nothing but fucking bad things upon him.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it at that.
That's
You know who's
it.
another one actually that's like cycling, like not cycling, sorry, that's circling TikTok and stuff. Is that DJ Audits guy?
Nah.
Never seen him.
Nah.
He like fucking wires up a drone and like films the business and stuff. And then
Wait, what?
so like he pulls up a drone, right, and then he'll go to like a big Amazon depot, right, for example, and he'll whip up a drone and it's
Surely that's illegal.
it's no, because obviously the airspace is allowed. Like, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's like a map for the drones, and drones aren't allowed to go to certain airspaces,
Right.
and it can only be like a certain size of the drone and stuff before you require a proper license for it.
Okay.
So he's got like a small enough one. He goes to these places and he like films it, and it could be a private business, it could be a big business, and then like the security guards come out and go, "We're going to need you to stop filming," and then he starts like fucking getting wide with him, and then like quoting the law to them and. Just,
So what's he filming? Like, what's his
No,
game?
like he's just literally filming just to get a reaction off the security guard. Again, another wanky guy. Watch 5 of his videos and you'll fully agree with me.
Yeah.
He's just a fuzzy guy. But Cycling Mikey, wank.
On to the next one then.
Worst trend of 2024. One nominee, for me anyway. TikTok shop promoters.
See, I'm not a
That's
TikTok
the
fan.
2024 thing. I feel like that's been.
It's just the worst trend of this year.
I do agree with that.
I feel like I've seen it more this year than I have.
So, like, say for someone like myself that doesn't go on TikTok really, because I know roughly what it's explained, kind of like as a.
You'll just be scrolling. You'll maybe come across like an absolutely fucking hilarious video, and then all of a sudden you'll get fucking some cunt being like, do you still cut your cheese like this? No, use this instead. And it's like,
That's like making it funny, man.
and I'm just like, so I click on it and I report for spam. Everyone without fail. Fucking hate it.
The fact you're getting cheese graters.
There's
protein bars.
Nah, but no, it's not for me. It's pure shite. It is honestly shite. And you seen the big fucking fat bastard guy that he does it. He promotes ultra that shit. Oh.
Have you seen the one that I've never seen like the actual promotions of it, but have you seen like the sweatshops in like Asia that they get these like lasses doing the promotions on? There's like, oh, I swear to God, it's like the most dystopian shit ever. It's like a row of about like fucking like 15 women, and they're just sitting on like a table, sitting on like a chair against like a white background. There's like a ring light camera in front of them, and they're just fucking going off the script, and like there'll be like a plane of glass next to them to like stop the sound going between it, and then another lassie there, and like all in the wee booths like promoting the same products.
And honestly, it's fucking murder. The other one is there's this Scouse guy and he's fucking stupid bird, and they've got all these knockoff fucking aftershaves and perfumes.
The looky man.
Oh, it's worst trend for me.
What's mad is it's got worse throughout the year. It's like, see, towards it at the start.
It's because like Christmas and that,
You
yeah.
get one every few videos, and now it's like you can get 3 in a row.
It's
mad.
It's fucking terrible.
Right.
It's murder.
Well, the winner of Worst Trend 2024 chat is TikTok shop promoters.
Aye.
Would they even consider that?
Stop TikTok, your chat is on the post.
This probably is. I know. I mean, it somewhat is a 2024 thing, right? Specifically, but it can have its varies. This one, best sporting event of the year.
Right.
Is what I've went for there, right? So I've got 5 nominations here.
Go on.
The Tour de France being number 1.
What's that one?
That was a sporting event of 2024.
The Paris Olympics. Euro 2024.
Yep.
The Formula One's season finale.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Australian Open.
Okay, now hear me out here.
What?
We're not also going to vote for the Tour de France because it's cycling. Euro 2024, apart from Spain, pretty much every team other than it was dross.
Correct.
I don't really watch the tennis.
There wasn't tennis on there, but
Except the Open. Oh, right, you're talking golf.
golf.
Well, I try to watch golf on the TV.
Yeah.
I'm getting into the Olympics.
It's crazy.
Nah, that's crazy. The Euro is still. I'd still watch the Euro.
Probably still need to do it.
Just vote for it, just to
No,
come off. Vote
it
for
doesn't happen.
vote for the Olympics.
Wait a minute. Scottish Cup final.
The F1 final race, by the way, I think you're like.
Honestly, the F1 season was good. I'd actually be willing to vote for the F1 season as a whole. Then,
Aye, the F1 season I thought was great this year.
I haven't watched. I
Was
watched
it-
that Monaco one.
There's so many different winners, so many twists and turns.
Aye.
If it wasn't for Max winning all his races in the first 5 of the season, it would have been
But a different game. But I mean, here's the thing: it's
right, because I don't because Euro 2024 had its moments, but I would say it wasn't that great a tournament overall. I'd much rather get into F1.
I'd be inclined to agree because I thought the F1 was class. I love the fact cunts were beaten because it was Hamilton's last race for Mercedes. Like, he's a faggot, and that's.
I feel like the best event is still to be to come. What about the darts?
Oh no, I
The
agree.
darts
See,
are always-
no, 100%. I love nothing more than Christmas fucking world champ darts at Ali Pally, and I mean that wholeheartedly. That would absolutely take the cake, but it's not happened yet.
But for
It's-
listeners, it's happened.
True,
True.
but well, it's not because it's not finished yet. Because this
It finishes before New Year.
no last it's
I
last.
don't know about that.
The finals on like New Year's Day.
Isn't it?
Well, that's probably going to be the 27th, but 28th rather. But
So it's not finished as of yet. But I mean, hoping for a wee little fucking upset, that would be class.
What do you mean for him to win or lose?
Win it? No.
It wouldn't be an upset, really, would it?
Aye,
It's
I
not class
fought
for.
with fucking Greedo because he'd won it and like no
Luke
fucking.
Humphrey still hasn't got the respect he deserves.
No, I agree. And he played some darts in that final. But you watched the darts at New Year?
nah,
Absolutely criminal. It's a great watch. It's a great watch.
It's actually like entertaining to watch.
Oh,
it,
fucking so funny to watch.
I feel that would not be your street.
Aye, the crowd sing for like the full fucking thing.
Yeah, I've just never watched. It's just never been.
You need to get yourself on that. Trust me.
I feel like I'd have to watch it, mate. So I'm not sure I could just watch it myself, but. Especially because like, I don't like. That's why I sound daft here, but I don't really know much about Darcy anyway, so like I wouldn't watch it.
That's the bulb.
Yeah, I ken that, but I mean, I'd rather watch it. But, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I'd rather watch it with someone like you or like you as well, like someone that knows what's happening rather than just watch it on my own.
Aye, I mean that's fair. The first good one that's on, like first like good day, because right now it's still got like absolutely fucking nobody's thrown. Like what the first good day, potentially watch it because trust me,
Alright.
it's fucking great fun.
Yeah.
Other than that though, the F1's definitely for me.
Yeah, F1 2024 season wins the charity for the best sporting event of the year.
Yeah,
Well done.
F1.
Max, your charity's on the post.
No, he's not getting that today.
Okay. McLaren, you're on the constructors. Your charity's on the post.
The final topic I've got is the best meme for 2024. I have 4 nominations.
Okay.
Very,
It's an important category here.
very TikTok related, this one. There's probably not seen any of them. Number 1 is the Hot 2 girl.
Well, yeah, she has.
I can't be asked.
Right, well, anyway, it's there. The second one is very demure, very mindful,
That's even worse.
very cutesy.
Yeah, no, that's worse. He's right.
Yeah.
That's.
The other one is the wee fucking mad guy that sings "I Like My Suitcase."
I've not seen this.
That's a recent thing.
Aye.
I'm not up to date.
And number 4 is also pretty recent. The foreshadowing videos. Have you seen them?
No.
It's like a video where ultimately there is something funny that happens, but like it's slow mo and it'll cut to the funny part and then cut back, and then go back to that, and it's like just fucking play the video. Foreshadowing video. Right, so anyway,
The better ones as well I've seen as well. I don't know if you seen it, like it'll be playing like a random like infomercial video, and then like they'll say like one word in it, and then it'll instantly cut like to a football score, like a class score. That's what it is.
they are actually fucking good.
Yeah.
See the ones where like the ball's running and she fought like she's on a
Yeah, they are.
slide tackle.
The Drogba one.
That was absolutely fucking golden. Aye, and no, the one that where the guy falls down the stairs and his fucking leg goes up and it's just fucking gun that absolutely class.
Yeah.
They are brilliant.
Do you know you get the wee cat?
We
The wee
can't.
bouncing cat?
No.
I thought that I might be alone here with the For You page because it's a bit weird, but wait, no, it's like a wee cat and he's just bouncing side to side and there's a mad tune that plays. There's no way I need to get this up. There's
I've
no way.
never seen it.
I've not seen that either.
Right.
I thought you would be on cat. Come on.
No, I mean there's Spear and Cat Talk and then there's whatever you've just
Right, okay, what are we giving it to?
I mean you've only seen 2.
I'm getting this up.
Yeah.
So the best one there is honestly the Hawk 2 because it was funny at the time. Like it was funny.
In terms of it is by far as well the biggest meme of the year, like that can't be taken away as well.
Aye.
That doesn't mean it's good though.
No, I agree with you, but you know for comedians.
So just get to Bradley's cat.
Well,
Wait until I find it.
there's no way you're finding this because I feel you've just made this up.
I'm just going up in my TikToks I've sent to Mitchell, so I'm quite confident.
Fair enough, right? I mean, if we watch this here on the fucking live on the podcast,
There's so many different variants of this as well.
Right, this is a big moment here now. Right, well,
There's so many experiences.
right, we'll do me a favour and say that because we have to insert that now for the fucking listeners. Well, that wins it then. I'm sorry, that's taking it. Whatever the fuck Bradley's just showed me wins. Well done.
Because that was funny.
I'll send my fucking charity to China. They'll get it somewhere.
Oh, fucking hell. Right.
Right. That was your last one, you said?
It's my category. So.
Okay, so we'll sorry for the listeners, but these two do have stuff to do, so I'll need to kind of fly through these. Best TV show of the year. We have got Baby Reindeer, The Penguin, and The Gentleman.
Right. For me, there's only one winner to this.
For me, it's The Gentleman, quite easily.
Nah.
Really?
Baby Reindeer was.
Where the fuck's House of the Dragon season 2?
What is that?
Aye, it's the fucking follow on for fucking
There's
that
no
pish
such thing as.
fucking fucking dragons and wizards shite. What's that thing called again?
Oh, Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones, aye.
Oh no. Nah, see by the other day that we get Game of Thrones out there, it's gone down the bottom, by the way.
No, but you're so uncultured.
I would honestly. I feel like Taylor would have something for this topic. I feel like we've watched stuff this year that's came out that's been.
Honestly, I can't speak highly enough of The Gentleman when I'm
Maybe
giving it
yeah,
that. That's so good.
I started watching. I think I watched 2 episodes of it, but I haven't gone back to it.
Maybe
What I
just-
watched it was good.
It's so good and
It was
it's
a bit-
so funny.
It was a bit grim.
I mean, of course it was, aye, but I mean that's the whole point, isn't it? It was The Gentleman. I've not seen it.
It's fucking so funny, honestly. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
I think you'd really like it. Did you see the movie that came out a few years back? So it's Guy Ritchie. Like, have you seen like Snatch and Lawboat? I like Snatch and that. Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
No, I think you'd be right up. I think it'd be like your kind of film. But like this is the follow up. Basically, the premise is, you know, how there's loads of these like big rich country estates like across the UK. Most of these ones are like, obviously, like the folk that own them are like pretty bad with the money because they're not like getting like government grants anymore to run them. So basically, they're these people, like these gangsters that grow weed that offer to like buy a small plot of land, grow the weed on it, and then sell it off and they get some of the profits. And chaos ensues from it there, basically. But it's very funny. I'd highly recommend it.
There's is there not one big that's came out? Like Squid Games was last year, wasn't it?
It's like 2 years ago.
Squid Game, what?
That was like 2 years ago.
I think it's Boxing Day. They're bringing that out.
I mean, I'll get into Baby Reindeer if you want to, though.
I mean, I've only seen one of them that you mentioned, and Baby Reindeer was just, it had a bit of everything for me. It was gruesome and it had a bit of comedy, but
I feel
Other than Dragon Pish, have you watched anything good?
No, I haven't set this.
Well,
did you actually like properly Google what TV programs came out this year?
yeah, there are honestly not that many when I checked it.
I mean, I'm absolutely gobsmacked by it.
I feel like generally speaking, TV shows have dried up a lot as well. When you consider what used to come out.
No, that's fair.
I mean, I'll happily get to whatever you said.
No, that's fair. I'll get to Baby Reindeer if you think that's wrong with it.
I mean,
I watched that show that you said as well about the. I don't know if you said it about the Menendez brothers. That was a decent show.
that came out this year. That was pretty good.
That's an Netflix documentary, isn't it?
It wasn't a documentary. There's a documentary version of it.
Ah, right, okay.
The actual show was good, though. That was pretty good.
Yeah, shall we get to Baby Reindeer then?
I get it.
Baby Reindeer, you won the try for best TV show of the year.
I'm not saying for Baby Reindeer yet.
No, just a few extras.
I should watch it. It's funny.
Best game of the year. It's a big topic, yeah. And I'm not including the full game, I'm just including Rush. Black Ops 6 or the new Indiana Jones.
I don't even know what it was in the Indiana Jones.
I'll be honest, I've not played it, but it does look pretty good from what I've seen.
I mean, it's definitely no Black Ops 6. So
It's definitely not FIFA either.
But it's just Rush. I'm not including the full game.
So Rush won.
Yeah, this has just been set up purely for Rush to
Oh,
win an award.
I
But
mean, it's probably been the best thing so far.
Yeah. Rush, congratulations. I will send this to the development team that made only Rush and no one else in FIFA.
Black Ops 6 is, it's got its moments, but as a whole, it's such a flawed game.
Now, some people
I would agree.
disgustingly claim that this podcast is biased. I can't think who would ever say that. This next category might back some of those claims up, but I don't care. Best moment of the Premier League season so far. Is it the first one? LFC battering Man United 3-0 at their ground. Is it LFC battering Man City at their ground? Or is it Pep scratching his face like fuck like a cat when he lost?
All three good moments, though.
All three incredible.
They were good moments.
And yeah, these are just like who else?
Anything else you might add?
And the fact that we're recording this at the moment and Pep has lost again.
Big
1 win and 11.
By the way, big up Morgan Rogers if you're listening. Got me 11 points today, my guy.
What about you, Zach?
He's also, thank you. He's at fuck you, Bradley, for your terrible FPL tips, but I'd go with Pep scratching his fucking face off.
I think we have to get to Pep scratch this. It was just so unexpected.
The breakdown. I mean, what they won? They've won like one game in the past 12 games or something.
I've got a good one.
Mm.
Cole Palmer,
Move on.
Panenka.
See, in fairness, right?
To break the record.
Good, but
no scratch.
that doesn't help our bias agenda here.
These two support, honestly.
Anybody but City. So fucking big up.
I see. Cole Palmer played for City, so
Cole Palmer could honestly score 6 goals and beat Man City, and I'll walk about the street doing this but it's anybody but City for me.
Did
so-
he also beat the record for most goals in the first half? I give.
Aye.
Yeah.
So,
I think they drew it there before. Yeah, I think they drew it. Yeah. But either way, yeah. Pep, congratulations on your crown.
it's only you'll win this year. I like it.
It's in the post. Next is the worst footballing moment of the year. Again, some people might say I'm biased. Man United beating Liverpool 4-3 in the Carabao Cup to stop Jurgen Klopp getting our trophy. That was a hard one to take. Or Germany 5, Scotland 1. Again, another hard one to take. Or even worse, Scotland 0 Hungary 1 when they knocked us out the Euros.
For me, it's clear Man United. Because the other two I couldn't give a fuck about. But Man United stopping Jurgen Klopp for winning our trophy is.
It's heartbreaking.
But I mean, if you took a 5-1 bump off and that's his worse, then fair play, I play. You can see that, you know.
Honestly,
I'm surprised you aren't all over that. There's someone very anti-Scotland.
Is the worst moment, or is it the best moment? Worst moment. It wasn't the worst for me. That's what I'm
what
It's been worse as in most embarrassing. Yeah.
I'm not embarrassed by it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, the Hungary one, I think, stunned more for me. It was one thing getting battered by fucking Germany, it was another thing to fucking lose last minute.
It's the way we just didn't go for the win.
I know, yeah.
Couldn't stand it.
So, are we going to give it to Hungary?
I think
I got Hungary.
Your chat is in the post, you bastards.
I got Dom.
Best YouTuber of the year. Struggled here, I'll be honest, I did struggle. So I got a few nominations, but I will happily accept other ones because I'm not too convinced of my own ones. Pitchside, do enjoy their streams during the football, I think they're pretty funny. Bunch Up, I think he's pretty classy, he's done quite a lot of long form videos this year that I've enjoyed watching. And another rogue one, Critical Drinker, Scottish guy who just reviews movies, quite enjoying.
No, what can I say? I've seen him. I don't watch the Bunch Up, and I only ever see Pitchside's TikTok.
I couldn't pass a single comment on any.
Well, okay, well.
Is that Theo?
No.
Theo Bacon?
No, I haven't seen.
You've never seen a clip from Pitchside?
That's weird they've done it, so made onto your TikTok.
I just love the job they cunt on there that just like he just absolutely fucking lives for the banter. Like he's screaming at them saying like Newcastle's like they were saying like Theo and stuff are like dead set that, you know, Arsenal's a world class team and all that. And he's like, how are you world class when you've not won a European?
Yeah, it's the biggest wind up merchant gone.
Like, because the harsh reality is, if we were to go through each individual team in the Premier League, we'd all have our own opinion on it, right? But the one thing I think we can all agree on is Arsenal aren't a world class team. That's the bottom line. And it was just so funny. And any time like Newcastle are playing like a team they support, it's just like all about fucking.
It's die hard.
Aye, it's class.
He's annoying as fuck, but he does his job. He's the wind up person.
For me, it's Pitchside because it's the only one I've really seen.
Fair. Do you have anyone else that you would like to nominate?
I really watch YouTube this year.
See, for me, I feel like TikTok's kind of killed YouTube. I don't have an attention span, it's got.
Fair. Well, Pitchside, you've won it, well done. Tonight's on the post. Movie of the year. See, you're saying as well about albums and the music industry being shite in 2024. Fuck me, the movies were shite in 2024. I bet it's on a fucking 3 times this year and most of them are past most of them.
Yeah.
Nominations are Deadpool, Wolverine, Furiosa, Dune Part 2.
Deadpool's winning that all day. Have you seen it?
Nah, I've not seen it.
Have you?
That's it.
I feel like I've been to the cinema this year to watch stuff other than the 3 you just named.
Fair dues. I mean, honestly, I'm happy to change my vote here for something else. I'm not like dead set.
It would help if it's something that we've all seen. And I know for a fact there's some that you just want to see.
Like, what have you seen then? Give us a shout.
There was a film called Anora, I think, and it was just such a random film, but that's what made it good. It's just, aye. It's one of them you come in with no expectations and it was just class.
I've absolutely fucking 100% seen 3 movies at least better than that.
Go on, name them.
A Quiet Place Day 1.
No, same. So,
You seen the original Quiet Place?
no.
It's a horror, isn't it?
I mean, I suppose it comes under that category. It's
That's
where,
weird.
like, one day the world just absolutely fucking
It's like the job.
goes quiet. There's like mad fucking things that could
I know the premise of that, yeah.
absolutely fucking great film, the first one. The second one was
Is that on
how
Netflix? Eh?
No. No. But then this one called Day One,
It's like how it happened.
how it started and stuff like that. That was a great movie. I also went and seen Trap,
So,
which is it's a aye, that was shite. That was the one that was like the guy's like a mad pure murderer and he went to a concert with his daughter.
right. Oh, yeah, I heard
Set up
that,
the
yeah.
concert. The
Was that shite?
utter shite. They set up the concert specifically to catch him, and the rush got to him and he still started murdering at the concert. Absolute dross. Was pish. Smile 2.
I saw the first one on that, but I haven't seen the second.
The second one was also very good, I must admit.
What I liked about the first one, it was like a horror film, but had a good sense of humour.
Aye. The second one was pretty similar.
Oh, I'm happy to give it to one. If you think strongly about
Also,
it,
by the way, Venom 2 came out.
Venom 3 of them.
Venom, no, was it?
Because there's Venom Let There Be Carnage, that was a few years back.
Oh, Venom The Last Dance, whatever. Like, that also came out. But, you know, that was just, it was a film movie. For me, A Quiet Place, Day One was up there.
What
mean,
did you think of the Dead Bill?
It was good, but like, I wouldn't say like I enjoyed it in the moment, like, but, you know, I would say I
What I
loved
like
it.
about it is, see, where all the Marvel films have been going, they've been terrible. It's gone down.
Yeah.
But they did the best what they could possibly do, which was take the piss out of themselves.
No, they did, yeah. And like, it was good, but like, see from like an actual storytelling point of view, it's pish. Like, it's a very funny film, but the actual story,
Yeah,
the
but
narrative is
It
right.
knows it's pish and it embraces it.
And that's fine, and that's what I'm saying, I like it, but I don't think I could ever say I loved it. So yeah, I'm happy getting A Quiet Place.
Aye, that was definitely my favourite of this year.
Okay, well done. Best way of the year, Quiet Place Day 1. Next one, worst movie of 2024.
Trap.
Well done, Trap. Day 1.
That was definitely there. What was your nominations, just out of curiosity?
Again, I struggled with this. So I had Joker 2, Borderlands, and Madam Web.
Aye,
I did
Trap.
three Jokers. Did you?
I heard it was fucking dross.
I've not seen it.
Because was it not people are annoyed because it was a musical or something?
It was also apparently just shite as well as it not being a music, as well as it being a musical. So.
Trap's adverts and like teasers were like top tier.
Yeah.
The movie.
I do remember them, yeah, being advertised, yeah. Right, best sporting goodbye. I've got Tony Cruz, I've got Rafael Nadal, and I've got Andy Murray.
Is Tony Kroos not meant to be coming back, by the way?
If he hasn't, he's not winning this. No, he hasn't.
I heard stories he's coming back to play, but no Real Madrid. I mean, all three of them I don't give a fuck about, to be honest with you.
Calvin McGregor from Scotland.
Is he away for Scotland?
Ah, he retired from international.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
no. No.
Although, very weirdly, just slightly off topic, my dad mentioned the other day, like, during the cup final actually, talked about like Celtic players in particular, and he was like, I kept saying if we eliminate Callum McGregor out of the game, we'll have a chance, because like I think he's a really good player.
Yeah, it's fun.
And he was like, nah, he's pish, and I'm like, I know he doesn't watch Celtic. Right?
I just feel like people that say that don't know ball.
Well, this is the thing, right? He doesn't watch any Celtic games, and he's clearly just very biased, which is fair enough, because...
Yeah, as well.
But, like, in that game, there was only 2 players that were actually good for Celtic, and he was one of them. We were eliminated about the game, we gave ourselves a chance, but Rio Hatate was phenomenal the whole game. But Cal McGregor, like, my dad was like, he does nothing for Scotland.
Does he dirty work?
I'm like, he does do stuff for Scotland though, it just potentially goes unseen. You know, because it's no...
See, to be honest, I actually thought that he shouldn't start for Scotland. And It was.
It's because they've got too many attacks.
I think they should play Ryan
But he
Pettigrew
played
and
as
play
a-
for Bournemouth.
like,
Play him next to Gilmore.
Yeah, I mean, now that he's a bit more defence, I can see why you could now, but yeah, no offence, like, I love my Cal Max, but no, I'm not giving it to him.
I mean,
If he retired properly, I would
fuck
give it.
Madrid, fuck Spain, so see you later.
Andy Murray, well done, you won a chai.
Good on you, big champ.
I'll send it to Judy and Dublin.
Aye.
Biggest diva of the year. Now, I didn't mean for this to only be about football, but it just turned out to be that way.
Fair enough.
Real Madrid squad for not attending the Ballon d'Or when they found out Vinicius was going to win it.
Very good one.
Kyle Walker, in general, for just putting up his wee shitty Twitter posts after people were cooking him online, calling him a terrorist.
By the way, he has fully lost it.
That's incredible. I'm so here for it. And Jadon Sancho for storming off with Man United.
I feel like he's kind of redeemed himself a bit.
But yeah,
I'm going to put another nomination
go on.
out there. Matthias Cunha for Wolves, and his absolute meltdown after the game a couple of weeks ago. Did you see it?
No.
Ripped the fucking specs off the cunt and all that. They were all fighting when Ryan.
Oh no, yeah, no, I did.
That was such a diva moment. He started like fucking going off his tits, getting all sassy. Cunt came up to him, he fucking elbowed him in the back of the head. The guy turned round and then whipped his specs off him, snapped him, put him on the floor, and then like continued to fight with everybody. Oh yeah, by the way, Ryan Aït-Nouri gets sent off in the last minute of the game.
I think Wolves have just crumbled big time.
Aye,
Yeah,
like what a diva moment for Matthias Cunha.
It is brilliant, but I think I have to get to Real Madrid. Like, what do
He
you?
came out, even as a Rangers fan, you need to admit he said some embarrassing things. And
Aye, but he's not a diva.
Yeah, I
he
was.
spits the dummy out.
He's not a diva.
He's a bad loser.
A diva is your whole squad no turning up to the Ballon d'Or.
The fact is how they ruined the result for us is fucking incredible as well.
So good. Like, because fuck France, just to get that out there. So that's the only time this whole year I've supported Madrid. That was so good.
We're going to get into Real.
Aye.
Real, well done. Only time you'll win a trophy from me and Jamie. Right, to do now with the quality shout. Well, this isn't nomination, this is a third, second, first place there. So, starting off, the worst performances on the quality and shout wall of 2024. Now, admittedly, this might have potentially changed with the stuff we've just done, but I'm going to do it off of before today. In third place is the worst thing was surfing
Right.
for this year voted.
Is this the worst placement by
Yeah, this is like what we've positioned as the worst of this year. So surfing was the third worst, the Vision Pro was the second worst, and the worst thing that we've put on the quality shout wall this year, and quite rightly so, is disposable vapes.
Right. Disposable vapes, keep a shit.
Now the best performances on the quality shout wall this year. In third place is sushi.
Yeah.
In the second place was snack vans. And in first place, the best performance of everything this year was hot tubs.
Aye.
Well done.
I didn't take yous for sushi eaters.
To be fair, it was me and
Yeah, I'm not.
Two Ewans. The episode which you've not seen yet comes out Christmas Day.
I've never seen you eat sushi in my life.
Sushi's fucking top tier. Top.
Suppose we're never in a place that sells
That
sushi.
is top tier.
Going to fast through these. Most impressive achievement. Russ, I mean, it's pretty much set in the first one, but I did just include a couple others to be fair. Russ Cook running the length of Africa. Lamine Yamal for Euro 2024. Can't say it wasn't impressive. And there was another one that you probably haven't heard of. There was a guy called the King of Chemo, called Ian Ward. Basically, he's given a terminal diagnosis this year, so he's got basically until the end of this year to live, and he spent the entire year like helping out charities and being like social voices for him.
Lamine Yamal. I got Lamine Yamal.
No, it's fucking Ross Cook, man. I'm sorry. It's 100%. He's got run the length of Africa.
Aye, so bad. Fuck.
It's fucking 100%.
I'm sorry, I agree with you.
Oh, just
All day long. All day
How
long.
is it fucking not him?
I'm a massive Lamine Yamal fan. But
They as well.
You can't compare that Russ achievement.
Again, it just goes back to like marathons and that. Just fucking grow up.
Ross Cook, well done with
There's
the
the
chat.
difference between a marathon and running not in traffic. I mean, come on. We're going to get this podcast cancelled.
Fucking well. Biggest fail this year, just the Cybertruck in general. It's been released to people.
I'm not extensively bit skewed to that with fucking any other nominations. Ugly contraption.
It is ugly.
And it's made by an absolute weapon of a guy.
Well done to the Cybertruck. Fine for these. Best news story of the year. So I went through and I found a couple of, nice wee stories there. Just what a wee vote here. So, first one, an airport in China was meant to order 2 panda statues to celebrate the birth of 2 baby pandas. They accidentally ordered 2,000 statues. They had no room in the airport to put them anywhere, so they're now currently on a runway, taking up all the space.
Why?
Just cause. In Ireland, a man was about to have his house and land bought from land developer company. Rather than lose his house, he bought a plot of land on the other side of a river that was beside his house. He then attached flotation devices to attempt to get his house to the other side of the river. His house got beached by a bit of shallow water and then was then swept down the river, and he lost his whole house. And finally, a man set a Guinness World Record for being dressed continuously as an asparagus for 19 days. Yes, that did make the news.
For me, it's going to be the runway situation.
Having
I'm
2,000
going for
pounds.
asparagus, man.
Well, that's wash.
That's the best story.
Oh, yeah, asparagus man. Aye,
Well done to asparagus, man.
I thought it was
I bet it broke a Guinness World Record. Yeah. Best news story of the year. Can only be one. Jamie and Taylor's engagement.
Aye.
Congratulations to them both. Here's your chat.
Thanks.
Now give it back. Now, here's going to be a contentious one. The best guest of the year. Now, here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been watching the podcast. We've currently at the moment only had 3 guests this year. One of them is sitting to our side here. So, the nominations are Ewan Mackenzie, Ewan Boyle, and Bradley Pettigrew. Who wins? Who gets your vote, Bradley?
I mean, who are you been on it?
Fucking I don't know, man.
To be fair, they 2 were on together. Whereas Bradley's ran the show.
So I think we get it to Ewan Boyle then.
We'll get to Mackenzie Boyle.
No, we have to vote for one though. We can't vote for both.
Right, fine. Fair enough. I'll get Ewan Boyle.
Well done, Ewan Boyle.
He's still there, but
It's fine. You've got a chance here to win one now, Bradley.
Absolute disgrace.
The worst Pro Cops Player of the Year award.
Aye.
There's 2 big nominations here.
Right.
We've got Duncan and we've got Bradley.
Right.
Unless, of course, you say any other.
These are not exempt from this.
What do you mean us?
Both of you.
We're amazing.
Right.
Frankly, so.
I mean, I've already got my.
Oh, Jamie's going to take teams again.
Every
That's what he does.
every-
That's the same point, by the way.
If we count Rush or just clubs.
It's got to be
I said Rush. I said Rush in fairness. So.
Right. I'm ready to just clap because you guess here. Bradley,
That's embarrassing.
you're 100% in the list of the 3 years.
Pure jealousy.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right, worst podcast moment of 2024. The nominees are this podcast trying to be incorrectly arranged by Jamie 2 times in a row.
Can I link this into the award that's just happened?
Go on.
Yous on that podcast slagging my ball rolls.
No, that's
It's order.
that was incredible.
Absolutely valid.
No, that was a thing. Should we say the best podcast moment of 2024 was us signing off Bradley's novels? There we go. So yeah, the worst moment is Jamie phoning me up to arrange this podcast. No, sorry, we arranged to do this on the 21st. He then phoned me up to say we could do it on the 21st. Turns out it meant the 14th. So this got then rearranged again 3 separate times. But in fairness, we got here eventually. Liam's ChatGPT Xmas movie script reads.
No, stop there.
No, wait a minute. And finally, uploading our first podcast of the year in April, and us saying we'll be back, and then us not uploading again.
I'm starting Xmas movie that you tried to you had a screen?
I don't know anything about that.
You will soon, you will soon. Sounds like part if you're not seen it. Right. Oh yeah, here's one I wanted to introduce actually. This is a new one. We've got one more after this, but I've got one that I want to sort of like introduce. You know, like in these award shows, they do like the Lifetime Achievement Awards. We won't make this like a nomination. We can just suggest folk, and providing we all agree, we can add them in, so it can be unlimited there. I want us to have the Sitting and Chatting Lifetime Awards nomination. So people that we think have done great things that deserve to be nominated for their work. To give a couple of examples, Top Gear Trio, the last ever special went out. David Attenborough, just one of these guys that always gets nominated. Kenny Dalglish, the best footballer of all time. Do you have any other nominations for people that you would like to put in there?
There's a Lifetime Award.
Yeah, Lifetime Award. It can just be sort of anyone that's done class since.
I would like myself award.
No.
For the Rush performances alone.
Absolutely not going in for that.
Honestly, I'm happy to give to David Attenborough. I think the guy's an absolute fucking legend. Like, his commentaries are dynamite. His shows were class. He's just got a beautiful voice. Alan McCoy's commentary.
I was about to nominate him as a Celtics fan.
He is actually the best part.
Alan McCoy's
One of those people you can't hate.
He's absolutely class.
His commentary is outstanding. He's on the radio all the time as well. Unbelievable.
Aye.
Ali, congratulations, you won your chat from the post. And finally, the most important award of the year. The Best Podcast of the Year award. The nominees are, just get a bit of sounds here, the Sitting and Chatting Podcast. Right. The Sitting and Chatting Podcast.
Right.
And finally, and this might shock a few, the Sitting and Chatting Podcast.
Fair enough. Bradley, would you like to?
Yeah, who would your vote be for personally?
I need to criticise the lack of content.
The lack of content?
I mean, I've been listening to podcasts the whole year and I haven't had the option to listen to the Sitting and Chatting podcast.
We have had the episodes there in the past. You
can go back and re-listen to
There's only so much.
He's in a lot of podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely class.
Jamie, do you want to give a speech, for winning the best podcast for the 4th chatty in a row?
Thanks very much.
Wiser words than have been more spoken. But yeah, that's the chatties, 2024. Dunzo. Now, you can tell me here, do we have enough time to let him have another go at that board or not?
It's got to be done.
I mean, it can't, literally. We are 10 to 6.
Alright, 40 minutes.
40 minutes. This will take 20 or
5 minutes.
It will take 20 or what?
I mean,
After you get back to a lot, then through to
he's rather that I'm going to get higher up this board.
So, for the listeners, Bradley is currently positioned second last on the board.
I got shafted by the White House. Did I not get like I or something?
I
don't know, but it was over Zoom, so fair enough. It could have been 5 seconds quicker, so you would have still been second last at that stage.
You've literally no good time.
It's we actually denying him the chance.
Right, fine.
Right.
Well,
I'll take all blame.
We're going to be late now.
Right. Okay, just quickly, and whilst they're loaded up, in case you've never seen it before, we have the hot seat game, which basically every guest we get on, they will be given a letter. They have the choice if they want to stick with the letter they're offered, or they can change and re-roll once. At that point then, they'll be asked 10 questions with that letter needing to be in their answer. So for example, it might be asked toiletries and their letter might be T. They could say toilet roll. The answer is to answer as quickly as you can, as many answers correct. You can pass, however if you get 5 wrong or have 5 passes, it's a DNF. And because of the timing here, you only get 1 shot at this, so it better be good.
You ready for your letter?
Right, so no, you've got
well, you have to re-roll then if you want.
Get re-roll.
C.
It could be worse.
Right, you
ready?
Yeah.
Right, 3, 2, 1. Things you throw away.
Cans.
School subjects.
Chemistry.
The things that make you smile.
Cash.
Ocean things. Pass.
creatures.
Items in this room. Look at the flare.
Clothes.
Things found in a desk.
Cup.
Things that you do at work.
Cry.
Bad habits.
Crying.
Parts of the body.
Cock.
Terms of endearment.
Pass.
That's really confused you there.
Let's see.
What's a term of endearment with C?
So science.
Could you be mine?
Yeah, I suppose.
So obviously that time that you see on Bradley's is not actually Bradley's.
Yeah.
It's the double dots. That's the time.
Alright.
What?
Well, oh, actually, wait, let me see it one more time. Oh, this is actually going to be because Casey waves beside that. Right, Bradley, because we don't have much time to big this up, but you've obviously beaten your previous time there. That's a fucking given there. The important thing is there anyone else on this board you'd like to beat?
Yeah. Oh, well, I wouldn't mind beating the females, the two of them.
The two of them?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I will start you off. It is under a minute. It'll still start with a 5. It also has a 6 in it.
Oh, this is going to be close.
And it has a 0.5 at the end. So, because the listeners won't be able to see this, Bradley has managed to be 0.4 of a second slower than his missus, who, by the way, though, did also do it on Zoom as well.
Well, she smoked you. Because she's had to suffer delay as well.
Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, there.
Nah,
There you
see if I just passed a second earlier on that last one.
Right.
Because I was thinking there's just got to be a term in endearment with
Nah, it's so rough,
There's
man.
no obvious one.
Imagine losing to your missus like that in the last second.
Cuddle me.
Cuddle me up.
Cuddle me.
I was thinking something stupid like that, but I thought I need to give a proper answer.
Fair enough.
Right, well, these two need to get off to dinner, so we're sorry that we rushed this end a wee bit there, but thank you, Bradley, for coming on. Do appreciate you travelling down to us.
No, thanks.
We'll get you back on once you've been travelling. We'll maybe get you on next year for the. We'll give you another chance next New Year's there to have another go. But
lots of tales.
yeah, as Bradley also sort of hinted at as well, we have been a wee bit lacking on the uploads, but I think we're getting back there now. Hopefully next year will be better.
You need to help me again.
With the bank on it, but
Well, until next year then, I've been Liam Whyte,
I've been Jamie Allan.
I've been Bradley Pettigrew.
and we'll see you all next year. Goodbye!
We talk football and current events, sitting and chatting with the very best guests, with two Scottish boys and we're loving it. So if you like witty banter, check the former #1 podcast on iTunes, sitting and chatting.